Bright as the sun. Yes, that is. Put that in your bio, Maeve.
Yes, I should.
All right, folks.
All right, guys. I hope this is fixed now. Hold on.
Working here. Let's go ahead and show you the bracket to see the teams that are going to be competing today for your.
It should be good now. Sorry about that. It's because I'm working on one monitor, bro. That's why it's like this.
Go over these rosters. So you got Nova Esports versus Gene Gaming, followed by Fear and Strike Zone. Then you have Xset versus Team Vio, and then Tribe, a team that a lot of people are familiar with, going up against Truly OP. Those are your quarterfinals matches in the upper bracket. But don't fret.
Yo, who y'all bringing this match?
This is a double elimination bracket. So the teams, as they lose their matches, will get another chance to compete for the title of the North American Regional Champion, as they will take a trip through the lower bracket and make their way to that.
Yeah, Swag is in Nova.
So a lot on the line once again for these players here, and so much more as well. You know, it's the money, the pride, the prestige. Bobby, we've seen incredible growth in the Call of Duty mobile community. You've been a huge part of that, you and so many of the other content creators out there. But what really sets Call of Duty mobile apart from everything else that's out there today?
I mean, I think the biggest thing about it is, number one, everybody has a phone, and so to a certain degree, Call of Duty Mobile is accessible to everybody if you've got a phone. And it's just such a well-made game. It's got so many different elements from so many past Call of Duty titles, as well as new features that are added on a monthly basis. So all those combined, along with a very competitive community that's just constantly grinding and improving, especially in the competitive scene where it is so tough to make it to those top spots, altogether just makes for a fantastic experience, and we're going to see some great gameplay this week again.
I tell you what, I know this may seem...
Bro, is it my screen that's acting up?
No, I love this game. I play it. It's one of my favorites. I'm a champion in it, by the way. I've defeated Maven in professional play. I think I beat you as well, Bobby.
Yeah, you beat me too.
You know, so I'm just throwing it out there. Jokes aside. I'm not very good at the game. Bobby's way better. Let's go ahead and move on, though, to what the reason why we're here today. One of the biggest reasons why, and a big thank you to Sony for supporting.
Why would I stream it? I mean, why not, bro? Like, I wanna hear your take on it. I mean, I'm watching the game. I'm watching the match.
Players in this competition.
Something wrong that I stream it? I wanna hear your take on which team you think is gonna win. Bruh, that's a lag fest right there. Everyone's complaining about that phone. What do you guys think?
I highly advise you to do so because
16 by 9
you got
ratio.
yourself a 6.5-inch 4K HDR OLED display. That bad boy is
Oh, it's 21 by 9.
You're gonna want
Wow.
to take full advantage
That's
of it
crazy.
because it is optimized.
That's
for
ultra wide,
Call
bro.
of Duty Mobile. So if you're a fan of the game and you want to play on the best device, the Xperia 1 Mark II is 100% the way to do so. You also can play.
I don't
better
send
with
things
the
from in
game
the chat. I'm
enhancer.
watching the chat. Don't
You
worry,
can
I'm watching the
improve
chat.
your gaming experience and directly share your gameplay recordings and screenshots. Also, you can enable settings to give you a competitive edge with a single tap. Focus on your game by blocking notifications or search for online tips to master any given challenge. As you guys see, it's as easy as just a few taps on your device so that this way you can become even better at Call of Duty Mobile. Another cool feature is the heat suppression power control that keeps your device cool by directly supplying the phone with power instead of charging the battery, so that when you're playing on your phone, it doesn't get hot. You can also do cool things like take control with the DualShock 4 controller. You can also have motion blur reduction technology.
Controller.
Give you the smooth
Bro, I heard 120 FPS is coming to
Sony for making
this device, but
check out that
it should be on freaking
competitors are going to be using it, which is
iPod Pros, bro.
Bobby, because this is kind of like setting a
Yo, stop hello there. What's up, man?
players are going to be playing on the same device, making it for a very fair environment.
Yeah, so one of the cool things about using the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II, not only is it a great device, but it really does even the playing field. It makes it so no one player is going to have an advantage over the other. It's very even across, and just
Bro, I need another monitor, man.
Doesn't mean that players are using anything less than what they normally would. It's got a 4K display. It's got the best Snapdragon technology, and I think it'll definitely show whenever we do get into gameplay.
Yeah, real talk, that phone, I had a chance to hold it. It's wide, and I love it.
Bro, that phone is not stronger than any iPod Pro, bro. It's not even stronger than the iPhone. What do you mean?
For a lot of money here.
It's only come with beefy specs, but it's still laggy.
Place is going to walk away with $15,000, and you know,
Wow.
maybe you've been doing this for a long time.
Nice piece of cheddar right there.
For the mobile gaming community. Yeah,
Huge money. What you mean, bro? PUBG Mobile has $1 million tournament. These guys talking about huge money. Still grateful for it though. Huge money. That's a cap and a half, bro. Yo, man said huge money.
I saw a lot of players that were in school at the time trying to compete. You know, maybe
Oh, that's
where they
crazy.
can make a full-time living of it. As the prize pools get bigger, you start placing higher. It can be a big focus for these guys, and we watch whether it's mobile or console or PC. Esports is getting bigger and bigger and becoming a way of life for people.
Yeah, so impressive to see how far this has all gone, and what's even more impressive is just the fact that we're here commentating a North American regional final where players are going to be competing in Call of Duty on their phone. It's just crazy to even think about that. 5-6 years ago, that just wasn't even a possibility.
Like, you and I are old. Like, I'm 35. How old are you, Alex?
32.
32. So we're ancient. Like, it's just crazy to think about like the big picture. Like,
Yeah.
mobile gaming wasn't like a thing when we were young. Like, it wasn't even a thing.
Yeah, I
Like, once
destroyed
mobile gaming
everything,
kinda started,
man.
I wasn't that into it because, like, you know, you didn't have the customizable options for certain games that you did PC and console.
Yeah,
The, you know, the phones weren't tweaked for the games. Now, like, everything. Look at the settings you can do on this phone. Like, look at how the game is. When you go, when I first played COD Mobile, I was mind blown. I was like, what is this? This is incredible.
Yeah.
It's just, it's nuts how far it's come.
It really is. It really is.
Maven with the Astro Gaming headphones, bro. Yo, I'm gonna cap some of those, bro. I'm gonna cap one of those earphones. Yo, those things are absolutely nuts. No, I thought it would be like, oh, Traverse truly.
You'll have Fear versus Strike Zone, and then you'll have two matches going on at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is Xset versus Team Bio, and then Tribe versus Truly OP. Those games, once again.
So why you have two matches going on at the same time? Are they gonna show? Oh, they're gonna be back up for it. Oh, that's tough, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. I mean, it's all time based, but I don't like that. I wish they would have separated all 4 matches, but it's fine. Would I try to attend the tournament? Maybe in the future. I don't know. Maybe in the future, bro.
So I'd say right now, Nova's
Vitali, yo,
it's a team that's
shout out to Vitali, bro. Yo, Vitali is the OG comp player, man.
Been able to build
AY,
chemistry
Nova
that is
AY,
obviously
yo, that dude is absolutely nuts. I have in my friend list. I have both of them in my friend list.
Saxy, who has been
I think I have
around
Decipher as well.
competitive mobile games as well. He's been a
I don't know
really
about
big factor
Saxy
for
though.
them, has played in a number of different regions and just has really
I don't know about
his
Saxy.
skills will
Louise,
definitely
I have
be
no
a
Louise in
big,
my
big
friend
factor
list, I think.
for Nova, especially as one of the best shotgunners in Call of Duty Mobile. Vitali and Desi,
Facts,
aka
Devontae.
Decipher, are definitely another two players that you guys would want to keep an eye on, as they've been around the scene for a long time, and those three together have just been able to build a lot of team chemistry, so I'm expecting big things from them.
And then let's highlight their opponents on the other side of the field. It'll
iPod
be
Pro is
Gene
gonna do
Gaming.
best.
This is a team that can be known for their aggression. They're certainly going to need it at the beginning here, Bobby. What can you break down with this roster, and what can they do?
Yo, Bob,
to
aka
move on to that semifinal?
Devils, what's up, man?
So I've actually heard really
Yo,
big
Gino,
things
what's
about
up?
Gene, even though they haven't been competing at the top level for a long time, I've heard they've been putting in a lot of work, especially on the phone, and as a lot of these players don't have a ton of experience playing on a phone, that could really go their way.
I don't know
they've
Gene
got a lot of
Gaming. I
players
don't know
here that have
those
been
guys.
Playing the game ever since the
I'm not
beta,
familiar with
even
those guys.
before it was released globally. Chun-Li and Cody are definitely two that stick out to me that could play a really big role for them, and I think if they're able to really come together, and especially like utilizing the underdog mindset, I feel like the mindset that you take into these games is such a big factor that if you have the right level of confidence, even if you're not necessarily able to win the gunfights, if you're able to really come together as
Your
a team,
iPhone is better.
you tend to
Your flip
turn the
phone is
game
better.
in some
Yo,
situations
Stoggs,
where it might not
you're a
even make
bot.
sense,
Shut
but
up,
they could
dude.
definitely
You're a
cause
bot.
issues.
Now, of course, as we look forward to this matchup progressing here in a moment, Maven, what I love about this is that we're seeing tried and true maps in the history of Call of Duty, as well as tried and true game modes, hardpoint, domination,
Standard hardpoint.
a factor here. But we're also getting
What?
some new looks too. We're going to be
S&D meltdown,
standoff
bro.
hardpoint, then meltdown searching to
Fine range
qualify for
dom.
fine range domination. And
Crash.
what's necessary, we're
Bro,
gonna
they're
be
getting Crossfire the last map.
veteran Call
I
of
hope
Duty
they don't get to
mindset.
play Crossfire as the map 5, bro. That's gonna be
Crash
toxic.
hardpoint, which is not something we saw back in Call of Duty 4. And then
Yo, Edwin Lopez, what's good, man?
The familiarity of these maps is certainly going to play a factor here, right? These players have been playing them for such a long time. But fans
Efrain, you have COVID-19. Make sure you're isolating yourself, dude. If you're being truthful, make sure you isolate yourself from your family. You know, protect your family, bro.
Whatever they want.
Yeah, when I think about it, for those not familiar with me, I've been casting Call of Duty for what, 7 years now?
Because I love iPods, bro. If this tournament would allow iPod
Fan favorites and ones
or
I've
iPhones,
forever.
that would be GG's, man. Because I have an iPhone. Y'all forget I have an iPhone and an iPad.
You see like a 2 to 3 gun meta.
I have a 10s
You'll
Max
see
iPhone
shotguns
and an
roll,
iPad,
G's like,
so
like
yeah.
you said, gloves are off. You're gonna see everything here. And
All right, match started.
Like Bobby's gonna
I'ma
be
mute my mic.
expert. He's so familiar with these players, and you know he's a beast on Call of Duty Mobile. But this is gonna be a lot of fun, and excited to see how it's all gonna play out. But who do you got favored this one though? Is it Nova?
Oh yeah, definitely got to go with Nova just because of how much experience they have. It does look like we've got a crazy variety of guns. I think just about every player right now using a different gun, and off the hardpoint looks pretty heavily contested, so hopefully we'll have a good one for ourselves right here.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in my casting career outside of maybe like an all-star weekend where the players have to use different stuff. Like this is gonna be nutty, and I'm excited to see it. But Code, this guy you were gassing up, he said he's a monster, and he's gonna have Shoddy out. But one thing that surprised me, it's just like,
Halloween standoff, nah, it would be fair because remember, a lot of persons qualified on the regular standoff and practicing on the regular standoff. So to put it on Halloween standoff is just gonna put everyone at a disadvantage. Doesn't make sense. They can't even use the new sniper, the explosive sniper. It's banned. It's banned from the tournament. Ooh, trip mines, bro. Come on, Nova, get it. I think, holy, yo, Gene is popping off right now though. Oh, Nova, Vitali with the 2-piece, DRH. Oh, he got destroyed by the ASM, bro. I bet that dude using my ASM loadout.
Still trying to break the backside. Nobody in the hard point for now, but as you said, a solid lead. And it's a little bit different for me because I'm used to what hardpoint being to 250. You see some crazy comebacks, some big swings, but with this being a lower point score total and all of the streaks that are in play, Is there a little bit more of a snowball element in some ways to this? Like you get ahead, you can really bury
Yo,
somebody?
man is holding the hard
there's
point.
definitely a really big snowball element, especially because persistence is not banned in competitive play. So a
Bro,
lot of these players,
that's the part that I hate
some of
about
them see,
competitive.
if they'll
Freaking
just play for
persistence,
kills early
dude.
on, they
It's
won't
stupid.
worry too much about rotations. Obviously, they want to try to get some time on the
Alright.
or you can stack that kills.
Hard points on
The
blue.
score streaks start to load up, and we'll definitely start to see some Goliaths and probably some
God's
closer strikes
disciple.
come in the further that we get as,
Bro, they
God's
got
disciple
everything, man. Chip mines, Molotovs, persistence.
Yeah, I was watching the
This is just they utilize their
regional
smokes well
and
though.
just seeing how many players were holding on to their operators, holding on to streaks for like the very final moments of the game to try to get that big break, that big hold. But now Nova's starting to make a little bit of run.
Yeah,
They
Nova's
may
gonna
hold
bring
all
this
the
back.
time, they're right back into it, but
Nice
they
kill.
need to get some kind of momentum going. Desi just trying to work both windows as everybody's trying to flood in.
Nice.
Yeah, they've been able to hold it
Soxy
pretty
with the
easily
shotgun,
for a
though.
while right now. So a lot of times we'll see these teams, especially the people
Nice.
that are favored to win, struggle off the start.
Yo,
but
it's all about who
most
gets.
of the time, they'll be able to find a
Woo!
rhythm later
Cardine
on
with
in the
the
game that allows
shotgun.
them to make up some of that
Damn.
lost time, and just like that, we do see try to get the break right here. Actually,
What?
Potatoes a little bit.
Didn't
but
you
Turns
see him?
gets the shot into the corner. 10 kills
Ah,
on the board for
GG's.
him. Unfortunately, not using persistence, but pretty close to getting a UAV up. And
Genius got the rule in, it looks that way.
so that's going to be big off the start for Gene Gaming.
I'll never forget, man, that first time we played together when we had that continental tournament a few months back, and you know, we played some ranked, and I was starting to get the feel of it. My shot was feeling pretty good, and then someone like slide cancel bunny hop me around the corner. I was
Yeah,
like,
HVK.
people are nuts.
Bro, they're pulling out the specialists now.
It's insane to me the level of talent that these guys have, but lead up to 91 to 59 now. A little bit of a split screen as we'll take a look at both.
Oh, it's both matches.
Try to keep rolling.
Oh, it's different
Yeah, I
matches.
believe on the other screen we've got SZ versus. Oh, and we're actually banging for the other game.
Oh,
Macaulay holding
bro.
the hardpoint. He's actually
They're
got a sensor
getting
gun ready.
murdered, bro.
A game of hardpoint that can be.
Gene Gaming with the speed hacks, man.
The quick rotation of
JK.
hardpoint.
That was a
I don't think anyone is hacking. I don't know, bro.
or something. I glanced at for just a second,
I think I couldn't quite see
Yo,
it.
the ASM 10 is just
I
too
was
good,
expecting
bro.
that to be one of the closer matchups of the day, but to see that being a blowout off the start could mean good things for whoever
Nice.
comes out on top in
Oh.
that one. We once
Killed
again,
himself.
we got Gene Gaming retaking control of the hardpoint. They've been much better than I expected for them to be. Looks like more consistent across the board with God's Disciple. The only
Yo,
one
everyone
that's
is
done
rooting
is
for
Gene,
Tribe,
so
bro. But
they,
bro,
they
like
could
these
be
teams
an
are
upset
pretty
contender
solid, man.
weekend of
Tribe is
stage
a
for
good
Gene.
team,
You seem
but
really
I'm
hyped
telling
about
you,
Nova. Do they have a
you have
particular
some
mode
really
that they've been
OP teams there.
dominant? Like a great search team, great respawn. Is there anything that stood out for them for you?
For me, they've typically been best in respawns, and especially in hardpoint.
Nice kill on the Annihilator.
Suspected
Nice.
Saxy's been really good for them, but Decisive,
Nice.
I would say,
Yo,
not
Vitaly's
playing up to
legit
what he's
carrying right now,
capable
bro. He's
of.
behind
As
him.
you can see, Vitaly's having a great game as well with 17 on the board, and he is
Nice.
one of those persistence users.
Yo, we ran out of bullets.
One of those
Nice.
cases you'll see where the people using persistence, the effect really does start to snowball as those score streaks start to get bigger and bigger. But
Bro,
we do have no
freaking Molotov, dude. Look at that.
Pretty even
Oh
over
my God, some
Yeah,
Molotov
they pulled off
fest.
the Annihilator there to try and break in. Louis was able to get 3 or so kills. That's
Pulls
gonna
out
keep him in
the new shotgun.
But this
what's it
next
called?
rotation is going to be absolutely massive over to Saxy. So he'll be shotting out, smoke out, just trying to find an angle. And this hard point could define it. They've got stacked inside. They're able to win a gunfight in the back. 4 through in the kill feed. 4 Nova. If the comeback's going to happen, it's going to happen now.
Yeah, because they're bots, bro. I nuked them once. That's why. In a 1 versus 4, I nuked them, bro.
It's going to be an easy win for Gene Gaming. They've managed to turn this one around pretty quickly. They got a sentry gun
Nah,
now.
Nova with the streaks now. They have a sentry gun.
Like they're set up pretty well. to
GG's.
be able
That's
to
a
turn
cat.
this
That's a
one
win.
back, especially.
Yo, he has a sentry gun in it. Yo, this right sentry gun, nice.
He snapped it.
Yo, he just dropped a sentry gun right there.
That's like the worst time to die, right? Like
Yeah,
our rotation there's been 4, I think, went down for Gene Gaming.
Yo, they're pushing the window. They're pushing the window, bro. Listen to me, bro.
They've
Use
got
the hacks,
streaks
bro.
out.
GG.
They've got bottom locked down, top locked down by Desi. Nice pickup
Yeah,
through
nice.
the window.
Yo, they have an XS1. Holy, destroyed. Nice.
Just the one more.
GG's. Yo, that XS1 could have been a turning point.
Comeback comes into the final
GG's,
hard
man.
point, and for me, yeah.
Yeah, Nova.
Kills they got a rotation at the point. They were going to rip off 50 to 60, something in that ballpark early in the game. But as you said,
GG's, Nova won.
Outside of stuff, the top dog sometimes, whether you come in overconfident or whether you just need to get.
Bro, Bobby looks uncomfortable as fuck. Bro, Bobby looks uncomfortable, bro.
A really big comeback for them. Obviously, is one of the top dogs. You like to be able to maintain that confidence.
I'm playing on 1080. What's up with the quality, man? Quality is pretty shitty right now. Crazy.
It could have been a completely different game, but we saw them handle that pretty well. They saved up their score streaks, their operators to when they needed them most. And I think whenever we got back to that first hard point for the second time, that's where they really turned the tides. They were able to hold it pretty well. And even though I believe they were down somewhere around 70 to 15 toward the start, a very strong closeout from that team, and just showing why having that many veterans, that much experience on your team is such a big factor.
Yeah, that was wild to see, because that was just it was so different than used to. Like, with regards to the variety of weapons that were being used, some of the streaks that you saw, absolute chaos. And
yo, Maven with that CDL mic and earphone and camera, bro, glitching all about the place.
On all things COD Mobile. It's gonna be.
I could double nuke them. Nah, those are really good players.
Nope, I see that.
Like OG competitive players, man, especially on Nova side.
It happens, but you know what?
I know 4 of them on Nova. I don't know the next player.
There's less of you on the screen right now. So.
Yeah, it's probably good for everybody at home. Yeah. just less of me is probably a great thing.
Yeah. So I think we should be good to go for our next.
Bro, if I actually started practicing competitive, bro, that would be
one
easy.
where I definitely don't think Nova's going to be at a disadvantage. I think whenever you do have that many experienced players, typically being able to be more calculated round by round. The thing that I like about Search and Destroy is that you just get a nice mental reset after every round. So it's different from something like Hardpoint, where we see things snowball, whereas if you do have that leadership like we've seen from Saxy and Vitali in that first matchup, they were able to turn things around, but you don't have to worry about that lead building up as much off the start, just because you can kind of vary your approach from match to match.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Search and Destroy too. I think when we played, I know we played everything like back in the tournament we did, but I'm just curious how like strats are going to maybe differ a little bit from what I've been used to, obviously on like the CWL and CDL side of stuff. Should be really excited to see. I know sniping, when I first did it, that was like one of my favorite things to do in this game. Like, I thought it would be hard playing on mobile, but you can just be so snappy with it. I've watched some of your YouTube videos. I know you got the snipe on point. What do you think it is about playing on mobile that makes sniping so powerful?
I think partially just the controls of sniping on mobile. It just feels really fluid, especially whenever you have release to shoot. It feels so easy to do, even when you don't have a ton of experience. When I play on phone, I feel like sniping is the one thing that I actually have a little bit of an advantage in. And obviously on Search and Destroy, we'll see those snipers playing a much bigger role. We got Vitali with the Locust out over on the side of Nova. Typically in Search and Destroy on Meltdown, whether or not you have a strong sniper will determine whether you go to A or B. So if we see really strong snipers, then most of the time we'll see them over on the B side, just because that sniper's nest will allow them to take control, and we do see them pushing over toward that side. If they're able to pick up another kill right here, that could make this push 10 times easier.
All right, well, the push is starting to develop. It's going to be the 5-man hit. Utility out as they look to get set up. Trying to see where the swarm is going to come in. We've only got 49 seconds on the clock. Oh, look at this little view. That's awesome. We didn't have these features back in Black Ops 2. I'll tell you that much.
Nice little sky view of the... I like to call A site the pizza slice, just because it's chopped up nice and evenly with those little grooves in the ground. See if you can take a bite out of it right here. Scott's Disciple.
Well, now I'm ordering pizza tonight. Thanks for that, Bobby. Appreciate that. I haven't eaten yet today, and now I want to eat entire pepperoni.
Glad to do you a service.
Whoa.
Flashbang. And it looks like Nova's going to be able to clear that one out, take control pretty easily right there, and they're going to go ahead, hop on to the, or be able to clear that out and Decipher with 3 kills on the board already. looking pretty good off the start. I'm expecting they'll probably have a similar push, but it actually looks like they're going to descend a full send over to B, trusting in Vitaly snipes, and it is wide open right now.
Yeah. You take a look at all the blue highlighted names. They are over towards the A side. This is going to be a very fast plant down. All the pressure going to be over to Gene. Plant in. Now we'll see how they rotate this and opt to retake, and we'll take a look at the minimap to see how the hold gets set up as well. Looks like everyone's going to push back towards their spawn for the most part.
Yo, we got a new member in the chat. Shout out to Ocino, M201, M2001.
Teams will tend to go toward the opposite spawn. We come back
Ocino.
right here, and it is 4 players.
That's a nice name. I like it. Welcome to the Zodiac farm, brother.
Molly's out, smoke's out. Here we go. One gonna get dropped from Nova. Shot gonna be on point for Code. The pick's coming in. Only 7 seconds remaining on the clock. Last guy alive will be Chun-Li. No time to get to defuse.
Yeah, Nova, whoever had that chopper did a fantastic job of playing time right there. Sexy.
Yo, that man with the chopper absolutely melted everyone, bro. Holy. I think it was Vitaly with the chopper.
Circling back around to pick up
Vitaly with the chopper, I think. He absolutely melted everyone. That's crazy.
Once again, it was a little surprising to see, given that it worked.
Bro, if you're actually lying in the chat about COVID-19, I'm gonna ban you, bro. You already said it earlier. No need to repeat yourself or spam it in the chat. I'm gonna put you in timeout, and if you continue, I'm gonna ban you.
Even though it was a pretty fast retake,
just try and stay safe, bro. I said isolate yourself from your family. You know the rule. You know the whatever the strategies are. This man has a DRH with a monolithic.
At one time, and looks like we're about to have more chaos ensuing. The Cypher holding down the generators right there, and the clash begins.
Nice movement. Gets the assist through. Gonna have to try and hop it. There's only 1 player left. Teammates have the cover. Should be good to get the defuse. And there is through. First round on the board for Gene Gaming. A much needed one considering how the first couple of rounds went. But yeah, it's crazy some of the retakes. Like, it's just how. Yes, we have smoke grenades in the CDL and stuff. I mean, there's been some games where they've been limited in how many players can use, but it is just utility chaos at times. It's like, who's able to, I guess, hold on to any late round utility? Who can make the play through? Frog out. But yeah, chaos, the word you use, it absolutely is.
It looks like Gene Gaming is pretty content to just give up the free bomb plant every time. It seems like they're very much convinced that it's going to be an A plant, and it's once again Nova taking the free B plant right there. I think right now they're just trying to stick to their strategies. We're not seeing any type of variation right there, so they're kind of sticking to their guns, trusting that their practice is going to come through. We'll see if they can make it happen 2 rounds in a row.
Yo, Cardine with the.
Verse 3 now, 20 seconds on the clock.
He's defusing the bomb.
They're on the defuse though. They're able to get it through. They hop it and leave behind.
That smoke came in clutch.
Back-to-back rounds and tied up 2-2. And yeah, maybe it's just one of those things where, like, their first retake where they go to the site, they knew they made a small misplay. They thought they had a better chance to retake it. They thought they could adapt to something they saw from Nova. And well, yo,
Dej, the first thing you came in the chat talking about, I pronounce 1000 without an H. Get out my chat. Come in here with your bot self. Acting all technical.
Anybody to contest? I don't know if that was lack of awareness of entry points to the bomb site or what it was, but that's actually a little bit surprising rounds for Gene Gaming, especially given how easy it was for them to get the plant down. So they seem to be, even though it doesn't really look like a very traditional approach, is definitely working. We can see over on the other screen, Strike Zone up 5-0, and if they can win the 1v1, that'll be a clean sweep for them in Search and Destroy.
Nah, ASM10 is more stable than Man of War. Unless I haven't used the Man of War since this new update, but I think ASM10 is more stable and has a faster fire rate, I think.
But no quick plant, gonna be down this time. Now comes the push. The reach shot not gonna work out. The trade is there though instantly for Nova. But the defense still standing strong around the bomb site. Only 2 players remaining for Nova as they get caught. We'll see how they try to back out and replay
Contact
this.
with enemy.
We do have Strike Zone getting the bomb plant down, taking shots onto the last remaining player. He's going to have to reload, and it does look like we will have...
Nice,
stay alive
Nova.
a little bit longer, so they're going to be able to get the defuse, push it to 1. Still 5
Nice.
players alive as Nova picks up
Nice.
the push it to 2v1.
2 versus 1.
Well,
They
make
got
it a
this.
2v1 is Vitali and AY. Now on the bomb site, they will need
Yeah,
to get
easy
the
plant.
for the frag.
Easy
Shut
plant,
the
GG's.
glitch and get the easy frag, and that will give Nova the lead 3-2.
I thought he was just peeking it to see if they were getting the bomb down, but he got caught. I think he was trying to dip behind the wall. I mean, that was a very, I mean, not an easy 1v2, but a winnable 1v2 if he can catch him on the bomb or at least get information. Just couldn't get the peek and get away.
Pissing my grass. I don't have grass at my house, so jokes on him.
Over to Gene. So we'll hop out to the sky cam and take a look at where the setup is going to go. They've got the defense here, but they do have...
Yeah, Manafor is like my... Oh, Decipher with the 2-piece grenade. Ooh, GG. Bro, that was an insane grenade. GG's, man. That was such a fast round. That 2-piece grenade was clinical.
Gene would have the strats to be able to counter. That was the first round on the offensive side that we saw from them. So now we're going to see a very much different approach right here as we see them now full sending over toward the B site. I would definitely expect them to play a little bit slower off the start.
Ooh, nice snipe, Vitali.
Definitely
With
did
the low
not
cost.
go their way, and seems like they are playing a tad bit more passive right here. They're able to get 2 frags off the start, or actually a trade off the start. So pretty even. No
Nice
significant
flank.
map control is
Well,
there.
who's all the way behind? Who's all the way behind?
Bro, I think they saw him.
Lewis playing back in
Yeah, they
Spain.
saw him. They saw him. They saw
I
him.
don't think he's been spotted. He should have.
Yeah, he's been spotted. Almost had it. Almost had it. He saw him, bro. The moment you see that dude moving, God's disciple moving, you know he's saw him.
Actually, yeah, that was the play. He was on the defensive.
Bro, I'm
side,
spectating even better than the spectators right now. They should hire me. I don't miss anything.
I've been looking like freebies, but yeah, I don't know if it was just.
Alright, so the 2 versus 1, 2 versus 3 right here.
That'll give them man advantage now.
Man advantage on the Gene side. We got Nova Saxy and Nova Vitali. Vitali with the DRH. Suppress. They need to play like bait and switch. No, they should double peek. That's a bad push right there. They should double peek. That dude is one blue is flanking. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to play this.
Trying to watch that bomb site.
Yeah, GG's.
It's not gonna be easy. Hopefully, Sanctuary can give him some help right
Nice,
there. Shots over the top, but
yeah, that's why it's good to double peek. If they double peek, they will get the kill.
Putting us in 3-4.
And one diffuse while they have it in a 2 versus 2 advantage. You know.
Seem pretty evenly
Balance.
matched. Codeine has been really big for Gene so far, and looks like the story for Nova has just been consistency. Is everybody in that?
Persons who have tile on their lawn, bro, as lawn. Like I tile my entire yard. That's how rich I am, bro. That's how rich I am, dude.
Into a mess for their setup, but he gets caught. Now back to the 5v5.
I use all that 10 cents donation that I got from Devontae. Bought a lotto ticket and won the lotto. Man donated 10 cents, bro, in its entirety of the stream of my channel. That is 10 cents. Broke ass bitch.
So now you've got 40 seconds milked off the clock, and we've got Piano on your screen. Xperia in his hand, ready to rock, ready to fry, and his kill in the last round to pick up the flanker was the big one.
Yeah, I think a big factor in why we're seeing Gene play so passive right here is it seems they don't really have any snipers that they can trust to hold over that B bomb site.
Yeah, Dev is a broke ass bitch, bro.
I think with the smokes going out, they'll probably be able to get the bomb down right here, but it'll also be more difficult to defend, especially if Vitali is able to get to one of those sniper nests. With the bomb going down, they are down a man right here, but now going to be able to play the flank angles and see whether or not they can keep Nova off that bomb site.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, he's in a 1v5. If they got the plant, then got incinerated off the site, and that was a big round. That gives a 2-round edge over to Nova, 1 round away from taking a 2-0 edge in this best of 5. And yeah, you hope that you get a cleaner hold once the plant gets through, but great break in from Nova.
I don't think they really sent anybody over toward the Nova spawns. I think that was a big reason why they had such a difficult time holding there. I think had they had someone
Yo,
up in that
KE, what's up? Welcome to the
angles,
stream.
it could have been a very different story. Vitali's not able to hit the initial shot right there, so they're able to retake control of the B side once again. Surprise.
The bomb has been planted.
A lot of pressure on for Vitali to try to get that first pick to make this push a little bit easier, as they do lose a player as well.
All right, 5 versus 4. Nice beams. Nice. Ooh, almost had the nice snipe, Vitali.
It's gonna be hard for Nova to get an opening man down.
Yo, you
saw lose another as well.
You saw the headshot.
They get a 3v4.
No.
Trying to make some plays.
Damn, if he didn't push, nice, AY.
Down to just 2 players, 2v3. It's A and Deathy trying to clutch up, trying to get the free fire as the challenge comes through. Not going to be able to do it.
Nice.
A going to be the last alive. 3 seconds on the clock.
Ah, bro.
Just not enough time. 4th round.
Yo.
Over to Gene. They stay alive in this game too.
Yeah,
Nova is at match point right now.
Tight these teams are staying right now.
Come on, 3 of them, bro.
Given that Overtake is still down at 1 kill, a little bit surprising to see that Gene is in this game, but Cody doing his best to carry the
Yeah,
team.
stream crash.
Once
You just
again,
gotta refresh.
CFM going with the
It's
B
gonna
push.
crash.
A little surprising to see Vitali with the sniper over toward the sniper's nest and against the first blood. That is huge for Nova, and this looking like a much more manageable round. The bomb will go down, but
If the stream crash, just keep on refreshing. It's because I'm uploading a video why it's crashing.
For me to see just the difference between this and like when I commentate the fact that it's not alternating every round on sides. Like I wonder how much that changes like your strategy and approach. Is it just it's different than any certain
Bro, it's hard to retake right here if you really check it, bro.
Definitely feels like
Because there's so much head glitches right now.
Inside of each
You got it.
side. So like, especially if
He
somebody's
choked. No.
absolutely
Yo,
dominating
you
on
got
the
this, got
offensive
this.
side, they'll get a bunch of
Nice.
rounds in a row, but if somebody's getting
Push.
absolutely
One
shredded,
defuse.
it can turn around just like
Nice,
that.
they got
when
it.
We do end up switching sides. We do have AY pushing the bomb site.
Diffuse.
This could be
Nice.
if they're able to hop it.
Nice.
He
GG's.
gets the kill. He's able to do it.
Nice work.
Defuse
Let's
through
go.
just in the nick of time.
2-0,
And
Nova.
In the final hour, once again, get it done. They clutch up in map 1. They close map 2 out 6-4. And they've got a 2-0 commanding lead, but like, it's been tight, right? Like 6-4, it's a narrow margin of victory in the game 1. Gene's played them tough. Unfortunately, just not tough enough to get a map W yet.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, Gene's had some players that have played a really big role for them. They've had, in each game, somebody that popped off in a really big, but it seems like veteran experience for Nova and just really good leadership has allowed them to stay level-headed. Even when they go down by a little bit here or there, they're still able to stay in the game, stay where they need to be, and able to get those big picks, as we saw Vitali with the sniper playing a really big role for them toward the end. Whenever he's able to get those first bloods, just so much tends to snowball after that happens.
So we're going to hop over, I believe, to our other matchup, which is Fear and Strike Zone. They're into
Domination.
the early moments of the domination. Daddy Hub looking to get the capture, able to close that out. 3 kills to the board so far for him. Granted, we are
Targets in sight.
barely into this game, about 60 seconds in.
I'm down.
But okay, I'm not used to shotguns either. They're not really running the CDL. I think they're restricted for the most part. Well, restricted entirely, but a little one pump to the noggin there as he hits the edge.
Shotguns, typically on firing range, you don't even tend to see them a whole lot, but you can see Sheed having a pretty good start right there.
Imagine coming into the stream trying to spam, being a
2-0
pussy.
lead through the first couple of
Really,
games,
dude.
so especially given how much they
Strike
dominated in the
zone.
first couple,
Have them
they would
to
love be able
Fear.
to close this one
Ah,
out. It is
right,
Fear
bro.
with control
Bro, the
of
chopper.
of the B flag right now,
Spam
but
till thy kingdom come, bro.
Fear taking control of
That will be
trailer as
done.
well, and with that
Ooh,
happening,
nice
it's probably
2-piece.
just a matter of time
Holy.
before they're able to hop onto that B flag and finish out the rest of the cap.
I mean, just playing this in various
6
times
smoke, bro.
public matches, I know getting B and retaking it can be a nightmare. So yeah, early control of B can be absolutely huge.
Damn.
I thought Proxy was going to get to a nice position to hit some shots, but he'll drop, and Zohan will try to pick that up. And it's still a tight race, is neither able to quite close out B at this point in time, but Strikeson going for the 3-0, Nova going
Nice.
for a 3-0. We'll see if we're getting into our second round of matches quickly.
And we actually do get a double cap
Oh,
right there.
shit.
Strike zone able to hop
Yeah,
in.
they capped that.
Flip on the C flag coming in for Fear pretty soon. We do still nobody taking control of that B flag. Obviously, the 3 major control points being trailer, wood, and tin. So we can see 2 players
Nice
inside
smoke.
tin for Fear. It seems like
Oh, nice
in
plan.
regards to map control, they've definitely
Yo,
been
Scump,
better
why pray?
throughout the entirety of the game, but not really able to.
Of course, you would love the chopper stunks because you have no skill, bitch. All you do is spray all day. Shut up, you bot. Ooh, nice 3-piece. That's a cap. That's a cap. Yeah, that's a cap. That's a
I
cap.
was kind of wondering if it's just one of those things where, you know, you're kind of waiting for a score streak, an operator, something to make getting that B point a little bit easier. Is finally, you know, they're able to get it through, but just gun up, you got to rely on, sometimes it feels like like a 4-5 down to try and actually get control of it. But now
The strike zone has it, bro.
We'll be working towards it.
Ooh, nice shot, bro. Almost hit the shot.
Hit as well, but instantly agreed at the window as he will drop.
Bro, strike zone is gonna go for a triple cap.
It actually wasn't until, I believe, Season 9 of Call of Duty Mobile that we had the switch to traditional domination captures. So the way that it used to work is it would start ticking upward, but if you lost anybody off the point
That's a triple
during
cap.
the capture, it would automatically reset back to 0. So
That's
the
a triple
strategies
cap.
that we're going to see, yeah. It was pretty crazy. So you would only see people go for that B flag
Bro.
whenever they had like
Poppy with it,
4
2
kills in the feed. This is
GG.
definitely a much more strategic approach, and we do see strike zone up 22 off the start.
I
They
mean,
would like to be
it
looking
can be
to close
overpowered,
this out in
but
a 2-0
it can also
sweep,
be,
but yeah,
like,
definitely
really
a big change at that point in the competitive scene.
less
The
accurate,
approach
you
that
know?
these teams took, especially when it came to domination.
We actually had that too this year with the CDL. I can't remember what the issue was. Either. Something with that, like something with neutrals. That was an
Bro,
issue.
this man Stonks is defending the chopper because he's a bot. That's tough. Nice.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. For the resetting, that'd be a nightmare, especially for a point like B. But strike zone's got the commanding lead for now.
Oh, please. Bro, strike zone is just going off, man. Holy. Bro, they're going for the triple cap right now. They're going for the triple cap.
They're just absolutely filling up
Bro.
the lead right now. High, I think with 4 or 5 straight kills right there. Finally gets taken out by Zohan, but they've actually got progress over on the
Holy,
B flag
nice.
as well. We will have
Yo, they have an XS1 Goliath, bro. That's a triple cap.
He's got a Goliath ready to go.
Bro.
If he's able to hop into that, we could very well see a triple cap coming
Yeah.
in pretty
Oh,
soon.
feel that.
He actually gets turned on by Zohan over on the A flag.
Maybe call the Goliath now after dying like that.
Maven is weird, bro. Really,
Hop
Damn,
in
that's a
bad
nice
boy
kill.
And start smoking people. Right? Daddy might have been able to get a couple of kills before he dropped, but not going to be able to fully get the points. So still a 2 cap for strike zone, and every second this lead builds
Nice.
just makes it more and more difficult, getting close to impossible for Fear to make
Bro,
any kind of
man
run
has
back
the-
into this. What are your when you think of a team like Strike Zone and how they've seemingly
Man has
handled
the new
business in
shotgun.
their
What's
first
it called?
final match? Like, what are your chances for them to make a run and take this
Nice
whole thing?
skill.
I mean, Strike Zone's not really one of the teams that was on my radar in a big way. They have absolutely showed out right here, especially
Bro,
against a team like Fear. That
Fear hasn't even reached the. They just reached the half point, bro. Fear just reached the half point mark.
Definitely can't sleep on them.
Get-
We've also
bro,
seen that out of Gene.
ASN
Even though
10
they
is
haven't
just
been able to win any game so far
popping off,
against
man.
Nova, they've given them a lot of trouble, and I think both of these teams have a really good shot at causing some issues.
Excess is coming in,
Maybe
bro.
going up against some of the
That's
top dogs like
GG's.
Prime Gaming. Strike Zone has
Drop
been
the
absolutely
freaking.
dominant so far.
Bro, they have streaks to kill, bro.
They've got a Goliath in place.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
GG's.
These guys absolutely know what they're doing right now.
Bro, that's
On the
GG's.
ground. Smash 'em.
That's GG's.
Smash 'em.
Yeah, Echo is OP. I always forget to know what the
I
Echo is
saw two
named.
Goliaths drop in at the same time. I don't know if those are both for Strike Zone, but it is
Bro, this man has a Goliath beside him, bro. What?
Fest to finish out this game.
Yo, that's
Another
GG's.
one maybe just got called in. Please just sprint them as fast as this mech will go and just torch them. Just trying to get the wall bangs in. Everybody from Fear just scattering. They know this game is
GG's.
shot. There's
3-0.
50
That's
point
tough.
mark. Strike Zone come through with the 3-0, and I'll tell you, Bobby, that is I think in my experience, anytime you have a big tournament, a big prize pool, it's like top teams, there's always like one squad that makes an unexpected run. There's always one. Not consistent under.
Bro, show us the tribe match. Come on, show us the tribe match.
So we'll see if that strikes them.
I mean, I'm looking at the KDs right now. The top KDs overall between Strike Zone, Nova, and Gene. Right now, it's all Strike Zone. Shoot has a 2.38 KD. Poppy has a 1.75. Hi has a 1.47. Those are all three Strike Zone players. And then Band is on there in the top 5 as well with a 1.43. So they are absolutely looking like the underdogs that could come in and make a run. Honestly, if I'm Tribe, if I'm any of those teams in the bottom bracket, I am shaking in my boots right now.
Yeah, Fear got destroyed, bro.
Yeah, that series lasted about a half hour. It was a quick one, but Bobby, it's been a pleasure starting to cast. We got a lot to go today and tomorrow. But for now, before we continue the action, we're going to head to a quick break.
Yeah, the sound quality of the commentators are weird, bro. Like it's there's a lot of static. They are aware of it, I think. Alright, 2 minutes intermission. You join the Discord? Alright, bro. Welcome to the Zodiac from Discord, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna get a snack, bro, while all this is going on. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's the COD Mobile Regional Finals, and I'm joined by one of the most talented individuals that I've ever seen in my entire life, Bobby Plays. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I mean, the games so far have been pretty surprising to me, just seeing how some of these underdogs have done. I was anticipating that this might be a blowout of a tournament, but these guys showing it is absolutely not going to be the case, especially Strike Zone. Numbers that the guys are putting up right now is ridiculous. They've just been popping off, especially against a team that's pretty experienced so far. So I'm excited to see what type of run those guys are going to be able to make, and definitely excited to watch the finish of our first matchup, as well as we do have the final of Nova and Gene Gaming coming up here.
Yeah, when you said someone had like a 2.5 KD, I'm like, that's like a pub KD. That shouldn't be happening at tournament. Granted, it can happen through one series. Now, whether or not you can keep that going through a whole tournament, time will tell. But over to the map 3 between Gene and Nova. Nova going to be up 2-0, looking to shut it down just like Strike Zone did. As he tries to lock down trailer, a little bit of team help right out to B. It's going to be an early hop from Gene. They're just trying to get on it, but with the trailer control through for Nova, going to be so difficult. But nice little slide out from Louis. It guns him off the truck as well. Some big plays here out of Nova early.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that Louis was able to win that gunfight. He had the disadvantage of being off the head glitch and everything, but beautiful movement coming in from him. AY on the
yes, sir.
Able to land a frag, and we see the early double cap coming in for Nova Esports. They actually had a triple cap for a second right there, but Saxy
Nova is going off. Bro, the chopper is making a statement.
They're going to need to get him out of there in order to be able to retake map control, because he's going to be able to laser people out of tin as well as trailer.
Wow, bang.
Able to get a player up into that tower area. Who knows?
Holy, bro.
Right here.
I gotta get that chopper load up, man. I think he's running the monolithic. Yeah. Holy. Almost had it.
Yeah, I mean, we see him doing it right there. 4 kills on the board already. They got that tower control.
On your left. Nice.
On the A flag.
Nice, 2 piece.
Oh my God.
On your left.
Absolute lasers coming in from him.
Quality beams. You'll love to see it.
Yes, sir.
And making the play now. Just looking to reposition, get different eyes on the point.
Piano going off with it. Holy, triple with it, Piano. Piano hit that triple note. Bro. Oh, Vitali. That's a recap. Retake.
That might be a very, very fast retake of B.
Triple cap. Go for triple cap.
Individual bit of brilliance gets Nova back in control.
I mean, that was a fat feed for Nova, and then a
nice clear point.
But Nova's just been able to hold map control so well. We got somebody up top inside 10. That's going to allow them to walk off the B flag pretty quickly as well. So Piano looking to
Stunk, shut up, bitch.
Kill right there, but they're going to need to secure those.
It's because you don't got anything to eat, boy.
At closing this one out, Nova looking really good off the start.
Oh, they're looking like fucking Smeagol ass looking motherfucker. Shut up.
Looking to control it, but Annihilator was out for a second. We can hop back to that POV. I'd love to see if he's able to go off with the Annihilator out. We'll see if he can find any more kills, but it's actually going to run out. He at least was able to pick up 1, hops onto the point, but drops instantly after as they were going for the 3.
Nice.
But it's 12 points away.
Nice.
First half is Nova. It's been
that's a lot of damage.
But what I was trying to say before I get distracted by the Annihilator is, like, when he has the LMG out, like, it looks really comfortable when you're on top wood, but when he was trying to maneuver around the map, you can just see the downsides too. It's a bit clunky.
Yeah, it's definitely max usage whenever you're on top of a head glitch and don't have to worry about.
Oh my God.
Area, but we do have Nova up 23 off the start, so looking a little bit more like top seed like we expected them to.
I guarantee Nova is gonna win this regional playoffs. Nova is gonna win this. 100% guaranteed, bro.
Really lethal for them, especially if they're able to
bro, Nova's strategy, bro. Crazy.
Cypher, the only one staying for the A cap, will definitely be trying to get some of those choke points, as we do see just an absolutely massive cluster of people inside trailer. But I think
what am I eating?
You
don't want to know, bro.
Sony Xperia dial-in with Gene Gaming.
I'm eating Sun Mix. It's like this mixture of fruits, dried fruits, like dried plantains, banana, mango, what? Peanuts, cashew, almonds, and all that. Just a mixture of nuts and fruits, dried fruits. You're eating weed like a cow? I believe you. Who got there? Gaza Cyber?
One more.
Yo, show me piano, bro. Let me see if he actually look like a piano. Oh, that's a triple cap. Damn. Making a comeback.
I'm holding A, so you guys can do whatever the hell you want.
Oh, that's a GG's.
I'm tower.
One tower.
I'm gonna take out that Goliath. I have an annihilator for the Goliath.
They destroyed the Goliath? No.
Top 10. Get him.
Guys, the guys look like me in real life.
They're bringing it back. The lead is narrowing 2-cap for G Gaming. You heard the comms. Anything that really stood out for you?
I mean, the comm where he said, "I've got A, go do whatever the heck you want." I think that was my favorite comm of the entire thing. But they've really been able to turn this one around. I guess the Sony Xperia Dylan is really their good luck charm right now. So we'll see if they can keep things.
That's a cap. Nice cap. Nice, sweetie. No, they got top wood. That's GG. They got top wood.
Call it back in the game.
Triple cap, bro. Holy, they got a triple cap. Nah. Yeah. Bro, look at Nova AY, bro. He has streaks for days, man. Yeah, that's GG's now.
To 12. Is Nova trying to seal the deal on this series? A little bit of finesse here from A, but the finesse is going to lead directly into his streak, and he's going to drop. Annihilator now out. For Louis, can he hit the
nice.
The Goliath?
Nice. Goliath is done. Nice wall bang. GG's easy. Yeah. Nice. Ow! Another Goliath. They got a Predator missile for the Goliath. The Goliath has to stay up there. Boom, dead. GG's. Yo, that's GG's. They almost bring it back, but that's GG's. That's GG's, dude. Nice, GG's.
Yeah, I mean, that play could be the difference, right? Like, that Goliath comes
oh, that's GG's, boy.
You know, you got yourself a game, but the Annihilator smokes it.
That's
They're able
GG's.
to hold on to the 2-cap control, tick by tick, second by second, looking to close out this game. And it's a pretty balanced effort. You've got like everybody on Nova between 14 and 19 kills. The squad pops off together. And now we seal it. Nova.
Let's go.
3-0, but props to Gene as well. You know, every single map was tight. You know, you have like a 20-30 point hard point, a 6-4 in the search and destroy. They make a valiant comeback there in the domination as well. So they had their moments. Nova just looked to be the better team.
Yeah,
buy a good phone, bro. You need a good phone or a good charger.
Top of the bracket to be one of the closer ones that we were gonna have, but you can see both Strike Zone and
all right, I'll be back. Give me a second.
Really well right there. Strike Zone was the one that really surprised me. Talking about those KDs that we had, just absolute dominance at 2.38. Not something that we see a whole lot in competitive. So more than likely we'll see that even out throughout the weekend. But even to see that just through the duration of a series is not too common to see.
I think, I believe I'm hearing my producer, and he wants to get Golden Boy involved. Golden Boy hasn't been on camera in a while. When he's not on camera, he gets very, very sad. He likes the limelight. He lives for it. Alex, you there, buddy?
Yes, it's true.
Hey!
It's in my rider. I got to be on camera as much as possible.
Yeah.
No, look, genuinely, though, I think we all felt pretty good about Nova going into that matchup. But the one that I'm really stunned by, Bobby, and you were also shocked by it, too, is Strike Zone's dominance of fear. That was insane. I did not expect that team to, and not taking anything away from Strike Zone. I just think everyone looked at fear and was like, oh, you know, that's probably going to be the team that wins that match. So when you end up with a result, 3-0 fashion, utter domination, it kind of mixes up this entire upper bracket in a really random way, honestly.
Yeah, I think they could, based off what we saw, give Nova a pretty good run for their money, and we could very well see an upset in the top of the bracket and see a very different winners bracket in the first day than we anticipated previously. I'm excited to watch them and see how they match up against Nova. It could have been just that we had the other team coming in not at the top of their game, and that could have been the reason that it was as dominant as it was. But just the momentum and the confidence that that type of a win is going to bring will be a big factor as well.
Yeah, it'll be huge for them. Even though I'm with you, bud. You know, when we were watching, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot we don't switch every single round. Which, you know, coming with experience of other games, I was like, okay, I'm kind of used to this, but also threw me off for Call of Duty.
Yeah, it was. I literally, for the beginning of the search and destroy, I'm sure some people noticed it. I was so confused because I played COD Mobile a good bit, and I just haven't played that much search on it. But yeah, I'm so used to it alternating that even though I knew it didn't on this, I still for a second was like, what just happened? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right.
But you brought up a really good point, though.
I've commentated thousands of hours of search. I'm just not used to it.
Yeah, you just brought up a really good point about how that changes like the game plan, right? Like what did they end up doing there? Because what ended up happening on Meltdown, or at least from what I saw, was that there was a lot of retakes, like open sites, and then it was real focus on retakes. Which, Bobby, in your experience, seeing these teams compete, seeing these players compete at a high level, like, is that common ground? Like, are we usually going to see that where sites are given up like that, and then they solely play with utility and retakes?
Especially on Meltdown, we see that a lot more. It's not quite as common in some of the other maps, but I think one of the big things that hurt Gene Gaming is that they didn't have a sniper, and snipers are just so good in Call of Duty Mobile. So the first picks that we were seeing right there, especially on those retakes from the sniper in Vitali, played a really big role for them. Most of the time when you've got a really strong sniper going up against a team that doesn't have that, they'll really be able to leverage that and capitalize on it, which we see Nova do in Search and Destroy.
Yeah, well, that's going to do it for our first set of games, as Nova Esports and Strike Zone are going to be moving on in the upper bracket. Their opponents still have an opportunity, though, as they will look to fight their way through the lower bracket. Don't go anywhere, though, because when we return, we're going to have plenty more matches here for the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional Playoffs. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional Playoffs and Finals. I'm Golden Boy, your host, and joining us, Maven, obviously, and we have Hawksness here. Hawks, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm excited for some COD Mobile. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching those past matches. I mean, they were solid for sure. I think we had 2 different 3-0s. I believe it was. Yeah. You might have to remind me. I believe Nova had the 3-0 as well as Strike Zones. So pretty good matches, but I'm really excited to see some really close games here for sure.
Yeah, it has been an awesome day so far, and it's going to continue to get even better.
iPhone 12. Oh look, we got Bird's Nest or Hawk's Nest or whatever it's called. Hawk's Nest, Bird's Nest. Bro, what the fuck is up with Hawk's Nest here, bro? That's a real Hawk's Nest here, bro.
Because for today and tomorrow only, every purchase of an Xperia 1 Mark II will come with 43,000 COD mobile points for free. You didn't hear that wrong. 23,000 COD mobile points for free. That is basically $500 worth of COD points for free. Of course, if you purchase the Xperia 1 Mark II and you get that 43,000 COD mobile points for free, you will basically be set. So there you go, folks. This is a little deal for you guys. Make sure you check out direct.sony.com/Xperia.
You know, plot twist.
For more information.
Plot twist. When purchasing the phone, you're actually purchasing the COD points in the phone's price. So that amount of COD point, the price for that COD point is actually implemented in the phone's price. So don't think you're getting it for free. That ain't it, bro. You're fucking buying COD points with the phone. So say the phone costs what? Say the phone costs $1,000, right? And they're selling you for $1,500. Bro, you're buying $500 worth of COD points, bro. You ain't getting it for free. Plot twist, bro. Big brains plays right there.
Choices, the streaks that will be getting called in. In a CDL match, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen something like a Goliath. It was awesome, even though we saw one get smoked by an Annihilator. And, you know, back to your point about the COD points with that purchase, Alex, I heard that Hawksness, he's such a grinder. He asked to be paid for this event in COD points and not cash.
It's true, can't confirm it.
I can't disclose the amount, but I mean, COD points over anything, man. 100%.
70.
Yeah, he needs it for the video.
70 total. Yes. I'm getting pushed.
All right, well, let's take a gander at the bracket. If you're just joining us here, you missed 2 great matches. Both of them 3-0s.
At least I'm not gonna get robbed, bro. Go ahead and buy that phone for fucking what, $1,000, and you're gonna be lagging for forever, bro. Losing every gunfight with your 120 FPS.
Now that sets up our next 2 matches. It's Exet versus Team Vile, and then Tribe going up against Truly OP. And Hawks, you mentioned multiple times throughout rehearsals and everything about Tribe and how they have.
He's Maven. He's a professional Call of Duty commentator. He commentates mainly on console COD, like CDL and CWL.
Honestly, I mean, Tribe is one of the few organizations that are actually participating
Maven,
in this tournament, and as so, they are very, very structured.
and some other one.
Is really staying on the players, making sure they're making it to all of the scrims and everything. Really focused on individual mechanics. This is one of the few teams I think that.
Hey, sick mic, bro. Sick mic.
And just everything, like down to the I mean.
Let it be.
They're just fully focused. Most of the players on this team have played past games. They're basically none of the players here are new to mobile gaming or competitive gaming in general. So
how can let it be favorite weapon be HG40, bro? That doesn't make sense. It's freaking sniper, man.
Hold up, Alex. You see, all right, Leon. I want you to know.
Rivals myself.
I feel you. Smartest and dumbest player in this game. Yeah. That is actually probably if I had to make a quote.
Bolu says rivals with himself, dog.
Man, I will make a smart, incredible play.
Yo, Agile Ninja, what's up, man? I'm good. How about you, bro? Hope you're having a good day.
To know that I am with you on a spiritual level. I get it, man. I get it, because I also am a smart idiot.
Yeah, fun fact, it's very possible to be a
smart idiot,
dumb person.
Boggs.
That is a very common thing. Okay, so now their opponent, Truly OP. We don't really know much about them, really. You know, I don't particularly know much about them, but they have a tall task in front of them, Hawksness, because they're going to be going up against a team that is clearly prepared, ready to go. And I have to wonder, are they up for this challenge?
Yeah, I'd say so for sure.
Yo, costume, Saizu, yo, Chuli, costume. Yo, I play with costume on the same team back in S9 days, bro. I have him in my friend list. Costume is just OP. Clashy. Tip rate, I know tip rate. Solid. I know solid. Zaya. Oh, we got Zaya, bro.
You know, we're
let's go.
For Maven as we continue.
Bro, for those of you who know, me and Zaya go way back, man. Me and Zaya go way back, bro. I'm talking like beta days. Back when Zaya was less than 1K sub, man.
I don't think that they were
crazy.
Like the odds-on favorite. They're a good team. We knew that they were going to be able to come out on top potentially. It was anyone's ball game there, but you know they managed to do so in 3-0 fashion. Truly OP. If what you say is going to play out here, it could very well be the case that.
Bro, this is going to be a tough match. I'm telling you, bro. This is not going to be an easy match for either team. I think it's going to be like a game 5 match or map 5 match.
Once again for Hardpoint, meltdown, search and destroy, firing range domination if necessary. Crash Hardpoint.
Who will get folded?
Search and destroy.
All of them, bro. Because these guys played individually their own game and they play really well.
In a standoff game, it seemed like we were getting a lot of shotguns going right into the side, into the hill, and trying to just take presence immediately.
Yeah, it was a little bit different, kind of like Bobby was talking about, like early in game.
All right, guys, place your bets. Who you think is winning? Honestly, bro, I got Truly on this one. I got Truly on this one, bro.
Yeah, Hardpoint Warehouse to win the game. That kind of stood out to me, but
I got Truly on this one.
Hawk said it's just kind of interesting to me. He used the word a couple of times, and I can't think of a time.
I'm thinking a 3-2 in favor of Truly.
That's been the case. We kept talking about a lot of these
Or 3-1.
content creators on him.
But I'm leaning to the 3-2 side because these are two tough teams.
You know, kind of established for so long. You think back like 10 years ago where maybe teams were highlighted with content creators, but it's so early, right? With mobile esports.
Oh, we're getting a lot of tribe fans in here. Oh, okay.
It's wild to me you have so many players that are kind of doing both. Because I think we've sort of been lacking that for a long time because like all their focus has been on the esports side.
Well, you know, bear in mind, right? Like as a scene grows and develops, right, the players are naturally going to evolve with it. But I do think though that because Call of Duty Mobile has such a vast content creation community, right? Like folks like you, Hawksnest, that are involved. I mean, you also, I believe you also competed briefly as well. So you know, you have that experience. How has that evolution been in mobile esports, like to where we are right now? What's that path been like? Is it going to be a lot of content creators and people positioning their content in that direction? What do you think?
Well, one thing too, my mic I think is a little bad right now, but I will answer this super quickly. Basically, mobile games, people
sick mic, bro.
how they work and everything, and when they first get their hands on the device, they don't
Bro, I know Tribe is insane, bro. Bro, I know all the players on Tribe.
to really display their skill, so that
And I have a few of them added, like Little B and
folks, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we return, we're gonna continue.
I think I had Bolo added. I think I don't think I have him added.
in
But
a
I know all the players on Truly, bro. I have CZU added, Saizu, or Costume. He's originally named Costume. That's how I know, bro. That's how way back I go with these guys. Costume, bro. If you check my S9 gameplays, Supremacy 9, back when I used to play comp or scrims, you'll see Costume in my gameplays, bro. It's the same name as Saizu. He changed his name. That man is OP, bro. Let me check way back in season. What, season 3? I'm looking for when I started like playing comp on a real level. I think I have some comp videos. Oh, it's way before that, bro. I'm trying to look for some of my comp videos to send in here. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, 5 vs 5 pro scrims.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional Playoffs. Golden Boy here, alongside Maven and Hawk's Nest, as we get ready for our second set of matches that are going to begin here in just a moment. We broke everything down. We talked about what we can expect, but you know what, man? I feel like with a game like this, Maven, we were seeing Goliaths out there, you know, raining death and destruction on everything. I feel like you kind of just got to throw the notes out of the window and just go with the heart, man, because these games have been insane.
I guess part of me feels like with nothing restricted basically outside of a couple of items, yet there is like a momentum based.
Nah, I don't. This one doesn't have
can just get really hot over like a 90-second span, and that can change the complete and utter scope of the game. So I guess with that said, I find there has to be more upset potential with this. There just has to be 100%.
Yeah, you're right. And it does, like we've been talking about, right? It's just the complexion of the matches changes entirely here. But here we go, folks. It's now time to start this next matchup. It's going to be a good one. Hawks, Maven, take it away.
Here we go, ready to get rocketed. You know, you told me, Hawks, you are my resident weapons expert.
Oh, yeah.
You told me you like to get nerdy with it. Break it down. Talk to me about what's on the screen. It's looking like what I'm used to with.
This is when I will start uploading content.
Honestly, just the extremely fast time to kill, the mobility, everything about that. I'm just seeing a lot of different weapons that are extremely good at that aggressive playstyle right now.
Alright, so who's leading? Tribe is leading. Holy.
Number one, the HD40 recently got a nerf, and prior to this nerf, it was
get in there, costume. You got this. Nice.
Competitive scene, but after the nerf, it looks like we still do have a couple people using it. But what I really want to highlight is Nero with the Type 25. I feel like that never comes out, but has some really good potential. Kills extremely fast up close and is somewhat versatile. For sure.
Nice drop shot.
Well, early hold for Tribe.
Zaya 0 kills. Oh, rip.
The rotation's now going to come through. We're watching Leon's POV. He's trying to break into
nice
the
drop shot.
Nice little drop shot in there. Movement on point as he is going to fall. Now into the hard point goes truly OP. We'll see if they can rally back here or Tribe can get the break.
Yeah, one thing I think Tribe is really good at is being able to hold different positions across the map, not just the hard point. They're really good at holding down that map control and just.
Well, I mean, no way Tribe is playing. This is NA playoff regionals. So obviously Tribe is gonna play. Nice jiggle peek.
I'm excited to watch more of Fusion when we get back to him. Just that little bit we watched with him with UQ9 now, like his movement, like slide canceling around corners, like I don't know, it just looked really fluid.
Tectonic is in there.
Oh,
that's an insane shot.
That's a rocket to the forehead.
Nice. Nice. 20 points.
Just 20 seconds remaining in
Tribe got the rotation, but
Leon's POV.
truly.
Yeah, pertaining to that movement aspect too, a lot of players that haven't really touched mobile games before might not know this, but most of these players are playing with 4 fingers, trying to make it as much, have as much input as possible so they can slide, jump, do whatever they need to do to really win those gunfights. Although there are a couple players, which we will talk about in this tournament at some point, that do play with just their thumbs and are able to hang really well.
Yeah, that's all I did because I just haven't, spent as much time on mobile.
Nice retake. Nice retake, dude. Holy, you can wallbang that.
There was very noticeable.
Oh, yes.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Truly is just y'all sleeping on Truly, bro.
When it comes to the esports side of it, whether we're talking the current title in Modern Warfare from my side or you with COD Mobile, once you get to this level, most people can shoot straight, right? Like the skill gap becomes, it's the movement, man, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean, it's the movement, it's the positioning, everything like that. I mean, it's not easy by any means, but for these pro players, being able to aim and put their crosshair on
them guys are nasty.
For them. A lot of these players just
look at that, bro.
On that positioning, that teamwork, and then
they already got the rotations for next, bro. I'm telling you, y'all sleeping on truly, bro.
Absolutely.
Y'all gotta just recognize.
Oh, yeah, I just struggle with the positioning side, so it's like sometimes I'm in a good position.
Damn.
Game's very easy. When you're in bad positions, Call of Duty becomes very, very hard.
Nice.
It's a tight race right now. Just 6 points separating these two.
Oh, costume with a 2-piece. Yeah. Oh, he killed himself. Nice.
Nero gets 2 with the war machine as well. They're making the plays.
Making the plays, but not being successful. That's the thing.
Fragging out along with Fusion and Saizu. Definitely the players that I would
Saizu, bro, I'm telling you, man. Costume, bro.
Fragging ability, but yeah, this game is really close right now. Definitely a matchup that
I'm a simp. Bro, what you mean, though? Y'all simping over Tribe, bro. I'm just stating, I'm based off statistics, bro. I'm speaking based off statistics. They're both great team, as I always say, bro. They're both great team. All great players.
Unfortunately, Rasizu, as he goes to drop shot, there is a swarm of players in front of him. So
no, they're gonna pin them in spawn. Oh, GG's. He lost that.
Yeah,
he lost that.
Yeah, and we're also seeing a lot of players pulling out their operators and losing them within seconds, which
yeah,
is
that's
really,
tough.
really critical inside of Hardpoint right now because operators.
What the heck? How did the spectator get cryo-bombed, bro? What the?
Definitely not something you want to see if you are truly or tried.
Nice.
It's like a difference of getting 3 to 5.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is not gonna be a close, bro. This is gonna be not gonna be a blowout game. This is gonna be a really close game. But I'm telling you, these guys are just insane. These are the top 2 teams in NA going at it right now, along with Nova. Damn, GG's. They should have put on a trophy. Should have thrown on a trophy. This isn't gonna be a blowout match, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's not like Nova and a team that's a new team in the game.
The RC car comes in as well. Players forming from top, in from Tribe, over the 100-point mark they will go. Still trailing, but anybody's game. It's just Nero tucked away in a corner, trying to get as much time as
Imagine simping over Bolu. Okay, Dead. I see you. Nice, Zaya. Nice.
And it's more than likely going to come down to this next hill. It's going to be a close one. I expect fully 149 to 150. Absolutely. And as you can tell, someone has a mech.
Nice.
Tectonic with the mech. Oh boy. That could be huge. And also Vitals.
Bro, they gotta. Yeah, this is where it's come down to, bro. This is going to be tough.
But that indoor one, it's going to be huge. I mean,
yeah, they got 2 XS1 Goliath. Nice, destroy. Nice. One more. Yo, you got that beside you, bro.
Oh, they're just lining up.
Oh, that's a glitch.
Down to the wire.
Oh, that's a glitch.
For now, they still have the mech up. Nice shots there from Nero to lock down the point. They're trying to rally back, but still.
No, destroyed it.
Finally, the Goliath is going to fall, able to take that out. The grab slip comes in.
Oh, nice.
Nero does take down one before he drops.
Come on, Zaya. In the hill.
Into the point goes.
Nice. Let's go. Go, Julie. Oh, damn, that's a 3-piece.
Oh my goodness, 20 seconds right here. Tribe, I don't think can win.
Yeah, they can't win that. They're gonna get the rotation. Nice contest. Nice contest, costume. Nice contest. Yeah.
It looks like there's one Tribe player kind of near the point.
Nice, bro. They're gonna have to hold. They got a freaking they got a what's it called? A sentry gun in the tree. Bro, they got a sentry gun in the hill, bro. That's yeah, they're gonna have to pull out something for the XS1. Kill the XS1. Nice. Close it out, bro. Holy damn, Nero. That's a clutch play. That's a clutch play, bro. Yeah, GG's, bro. Oh, bro, that's a clutch play from Nero. Oh my god, that's a clutch play from Nero, bro. Nice. Ah, GG's. Bro, Nero clutched that. Holy sh. Yo, GG's, bro. Nero clutched that, bro.
those two teams look better than anyone we've watched so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, the viewers will know this. These are two of the top teams, top fan favorites for sure. And what I think was really interesting about that match specifically,
bro, I'm telling you, this is not total destruction. What do you mean, bro?
In domination,
y'all see how close the points are, bro. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a blowout match, bro. I'm telling you.
Just due to the fact that we are in a persistence meta, where basically all of these teams will be running persistence.
Tribal's running like persistence on all the players. They got like 3 freaking XS1 goals right there. Crazy.
It was definitely a very pivotal aspect of this matchup for sure.
I mean, that's basically how the next title with Cold War is going to work, right? That's how streaks are changing in Call of Duty. Like you're just going to earn them through death. So it's kind of similar to what we might be seeing next year. But yeah, it is fun to watch, man, because you saw a bit of plays being made with the operators and streaks, and then some blunders, as you called out about midway through that game, as people couldn't close out. But I don't know what the biggest moment for me was. Maybe Nero getting that double inside was huge to kind of give them a second, because right after that, I think 3 teammates dropped, but he did enough damage to them to kind of lock down the point and get the final couple of seconds. But it was a crazy one. It was a back and forth battle, and
yeah, that was absolutely
awesome.
nuts.
But now over to the other matchup.
Except,
talk to me maybe briefly.
is this like the PC except that has a Fortnite team?
Actually, recently they were status quo, but they have signed to an
Oh,
organization
status
named
quo.
This is one of the most vocal teams that I did
Oh
speak
my
to. These
God.
guys are all very,
Shotgun.
very good at communicating. Their communication.
Yeah, that's I think that's the hold on,
S&D,
let me check.
I believe was one of the modes that they mentioned as being their favorite mode, the one that they're best at. They do think that their aggressive playstyle is better than basically any of the other teams, which, as you can tell right now, I believe, let me look at their weapons. It looks like they're running some pretty aggressive weapons. Yeah, I saw DRH. As you can tell, Molotov.
Yeah, it is the exit, bro. It's the exit on Twitter that has like.
On Meltdown, having a capable
They have a lot of oh yeah.
We're also on the side of Xset.
It's exit. They have a few Fortnite pros or Fortnite content creators, I should say.
3 versus 3 now.
Nice.
And actually, as well, Team Vio or Vio.
Oh, Yuna.
They are also running very aggressive weapons as well. As you can tell, Vern with the Echo.
Yo, in the stage 4 quads, Yuna was actually nuts,
this is
bro.
just, I mean, this is a
Our
very,
stage
very
3 quads, I
aggressive
think.
right now.
Yuna. Yuna is actually nuts.
Clutch up in the 2v3, still a ton of time on the clock to work with. Is trying to figure out how they want to wrap this. They might be able to give themselves a 2v1 in the backside. Thinking catch one player rotating, they're going to be able to catch him. Oh, well, I thought they caught him, but Yuna's going to put him down now.
Tell her that Yuna is just OP, bro.
He's got the cover to do this. Has to pop the reload. The slide comes in. He's getting swarmed. He's getting hunted.
There's no way you could escape that. You'd have to pull out some teleportation hacks to do that.
Very fast 2-0 indeed. Also, 2 players on Xset that definitely we should be watching out for is going to be Yuna as Silva as well. These 2 players have been absolute fraggers throughout the entire tournament for sure.
What do I think of?
All right, Alpha Ninja, peace out, man.
Was Yuna? Was that Final Fantasy X? Is that what I keep thinking of? Or is that no? What was the name? Oh, hold up. Now this is gonna drive me insane. I think it was. Yeah, it was Final Fantasy X. Okay, I'm a big Final Fantasy guy, so that's all I think of. So I want Yuna to absolutely fry.
Yuna is just insane. I'm telling you guys, like I watch him play, bro, in freaking stage 3 quals. He's absolutely nuts, man. Team up tournament.
The difference between these 2 teams and what we watched, like the number of people I've seen like slide canceling into fights, like I feel like I barely saw that at all in the previous matchups, and these guys are twisted. They're making plays. You can see the skills absolutely on point.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Bio for a while as well, and they haven't had the opportunity to scrim together too much. They said their biggest time practicing is really in individual mechanics. Obviously, they are playing on a new device, and they've just been grinding on it, absolutely getting insane with their movement with the Xperia. And I mean, as you can tell right now, everyone's just sliding all over the place, making very aggressive playstyles.
Well, the phone is godlike, and they look comfortable because, yes, they are making plays 3-0 and 3-0 quickly, and they want to go right back to the mid-map hit. It's like they're showing no respect at all to Bio. They're flying at them right up mid. One's going to be holding the left. They're going to soar through behind the smokes. They're able to get to the site. Automatic there with the first blood. More people on it. You're going to see his movement is nutty. They're making the plays, swarming as a collective unit.
Yeah, absolutely. Automatic getting a very nice, I believe, 2-piece right there with the QQ9. Down to just 3v5, I believe. Silva getting an echo kill right there as well.
Nice snipe. Morale too.
Poison planting.
The bomb has been planted.
got the numbers.
Nah, I shouldn't fire.
Yuna. Can he catch a pick? I thought he had it for a second, but I
Nice.
for a moment.
How is he not dead?
Out, takes him down to half HP.
Yes,
takes some tags as well. Just under 30 seconds to go. They've got to make the play. Trying to slide around the edge, but the movement there.
Nice snipe.
Nice little snapper from Moralto. A bit of a world star, but unfortunately, I don't know if he's going to have the time to do it. He's going to have to make an absolutely insane play. Get some
almost.
timing, almost able to snap back, but it's poison.
Nice try.
The gunfight. And for Bio, they finally
Bro, imagine that simping over guys, man.
Great play from
And Stonks is in the chat. Imagine Stonks over the corner crying, bro. Watching Dead simp over guys. And he was supposed to be the main man. Crazy. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
They just want map control, get information, take their choice of site. Basically the same thing, just the opposite bomb site this time around. Automatic has been their lead entry.
Yo, Agile Ninja. Alright, thank you, man. Same, bro. I'm just vibing right now, enjoying the matches. Ooh, nice. Ooh, Vern with the two-piece, though.
That goes huge to take down two.
Bro, my HG40 will never do so much damage.
Vindictate's gonna be in the next gunfight, gonna dip away from that from his teammate. I think the flank was coming in.
How did he reach? Oh, bro, that movement. Oh my God, impulsive. Bro, that man ran circles around that fool. Bro, he ran circles around the dude. Holy shit.
Playing really, really well right now. Again, as we said before, they are a very aggressive team, and right now they're showing that dominance. I definitely think Vern, or not Vern, Team VO with Vern, obviously.
Oh, Stonks, it's because you don't have a choice, my guy. You're talking like you got a choice. You can't stop her, bro.
Team VO can hold him back here.
If you want to give it away, you can't stop it, man.
The shotgun trying to get in, looking to pump.
Damn. Getting beam off that head glitch.
Trying to push some shots to the spar.
Nice shot.
Enough to get one down. Nice crossfire
Nice.
there with his
Yuna.
3v1 early. Just a step away from a 5th round on the board.
Yeah,
Just
that's
Vern
GG's.
trying to play for his life.
Vern, you're playing well, but that's GG's,
Yeah,
my guy.
Looks like he's gonna rotate mid here. Bomb is gonna be planted. He's gonna chuck a molly. Might be able to get a hit marker for vision. Nope.
Yo, look at Yuna, bro. 7 kills. Y'all playing and thinking Yuna is easy, bro. Yuna is insane.
He might be able to get a beam. I don't know if any players are currently looking at him, but he might.
Even if you can, you won't. Because you can't, bitch. That's the whole reason why you won't. Because you can't. Shut up. You're talking like you have a choice, bro. You don't have a choice. Shut your clone ass up.
That makes sense. He will get picked. And as you said, one more round needed for Xset to go up 2-0 in this one.
You know what? I think Vern's biggest mistake thus far has been using the HD40. I'm sorry to say it.
Yeah, theirs is not really meta. It's good, but it's not really meta. Because of the low ammo count on the OTM. If the OTM had like 5 more ammo, bro, that would be absolutely nuts. Alright, 10 more, 8 more, 10 more.
Obliterated the damage, made it so you deal reduced damage to the
Yo, look at that setup, bro. That's how you take notes, kids. That's how you play S&D. So when I'm solo squatting or solo ranking, I don't want y'all, all you guys shooting at the one dude and missing. Damn, GG's.
Yeah, I tend to agree. You got to run the most powerful weapon. You got to get comfortable with that. It's the way Call of Duty works. But here comes the
ooh, nice snipe, Moralto.
Just flying on through.
Damn. Yeah, that's a wipe. Wait, one more remaining?
Now just one player left.
Nice. Yuna? No, it's impulsive. Oh, I thought he had it. Bro, if he had played his life a little longer there, if he couldn't get away and play his life, he would have clutched that round.
Impulsive, almost able to do it.
Yeah, almost clutched it. He would just play it. He was trying to play the clock. You should have run back instead of forward. That's how he got caught. Nice try though. Will give me another scar? Bruh. Bruh. If it was someone who gave me this scar in the forehead, bro, I could guarantee that motherfucker would be alive, bro. I could guarantee that, man. Nice, blow up that scar.
You don't want a nade or rocket coming in to make you the victim of that explosion.
Wow, Vern with the RPG Pro. Oh.
I believe
the
there,
bro.
Of Team Bio is currently on that.
Bro, look at this spot. Yo, this spot is actually nuts, bro. You know, the amount of information they collect from there, they have no idea.
Looks like he does get vision, but I don't think he can take any shots. He's gonna rotate around. Sorry, trip line. Bonus 20 points right there. Doesn't hurt.
Behind you. Nice getaway. Nice getaway. Ah, he almost. If he had someone to back him up, bro. Damn, he should have someone to make the trades, bro. Watching there. The sniper from there could have watched that. From the window could have watched that and made the trade.
One up.
There go B.
Looks like Yuna's gonna rotate all the way back to B. I think they have a free plant here. As you can tell, Team Vio is all currently watching A. I want to see if they plant. They should, but looks like they're just rotating around here.
Yeah, maybe they're pushing through, thinking with the timing they can catch Vio trying to rotate back, maybe get a pick, or maybe just get a fortunate timing where they can get into the site.
It's an interesting play here. I mean, I would have planted personally. They had all the real estate over there to do.
Nah, they wanted to plant A.
Rotate back into the madness.
Yo, got
this pizza.
Nice. Shit.
Fight's going out.
Ah, GG's. That's GG's.
Oh, Lazary able to take down 2. I thought the trade was going to be there and he'd have a chance, but there's still a
they should have planted B.
glimmer of hope in a 1 versus 3.
Yeah.
Moralto not going to be able
That's
to get
easy.
it done. 3rd round now on the board. They're clawing back tooth and nail.
I personally think they should have planted B and push A, bro. Push mid A and left one person to get information.
Here we go.
Just push mid A and push the plant A and plant B, I mean, and just push through the mid area right there. Holy shit. Big rip, bro. He blew himself up. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's how you gotta push out.
A couple times you saw it get swatted away like a fly a few times as well. Now, how do they do it? So they're pretty.
Oh, we got 3 on the flank.
A bunch of different retakes.
That's
this
tough.
time you've got like a 1-1-3 almost. 1 all the way through the flank, 1 through mid, and 3 pushing up to their side.
Bro, you wish. Damn, GG's, bro. It's hard to watch every angle, bro.
Situation early for Team Bio. Couple go down though, and instantly we're down to a 1v2. Moralto constantly the last.
Nice, 1 versus 1.
Oh no, he picked up a kill.
Another one. He's got a chance to do it. He's got a chance.
360. Oh. GG's. GG's.
No, he's gonna do just enough. He does just enough to stay alive.
I wanted him to hit the 360 though.
Makes it so the player can't hop on the bomb. He buys the time. They win 6-3. Moralto hitting the sniper.
What are you talking about, Black Lightsaber, bro? What are you? What?
See where we're at. The search and destroy. It was a brilliant game 1 we saw in standoff hardpoint between these 2 squads. Hoping we get some similar magic hawks here in the search.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like currently we do have a score of 2 for Truly and 1 for Tribe.
Come on, Truly.
Just went up. It is going to be 3 for Truly and 1 for Tribe heading into this 5th.
Bro, if you're enjoying the gameplays, pro gameplays, you can learn a lot from this. Oh, Leon with the red.
That narrow game 1.
Got tip reef.
Yes, narrowly. Yes.
Yeah, almost sniping.
Zia is also fragging out with the sniper, if you can tell. 6 kills.
Yo, Zia popping
I'm excited
off.
to see his sniper play on this map for sure.
Yeah, Zia is mainly an SMG player. Zia is an all-rounder too.
Just trying to see it. It looks like the offense for now is just waiting on a pick. You can see how passive they are. They are not really moving. They're hoping for maybe some early aggression out of Truly OP. And we missed the first couple of rounds. I don't know, maybe somebody hit a fast flank or what the plays have been like, but they're going to let about a minute of this clock milk off before they even really move up towards the bomb site. Now, working towards B. Here comes the full.
They got the information.
Utility out, and there will be the bomb plant. Now, just like we saw in the previous round, pressure on Truly to work the retake.
Looks like a rocket comes out narrow, not able to connect on some shots.
Oh, Bolu there.
Bolu able to get Zia. I did actually speak to Tribe, and they said that S&D was one of the modes they're not super confident about. Still kind of figuring out the strategy and everything. As you can tell right now, they are definitely trying to play it a little bit slower.
3 versus 4.
4v3 right now, with Tribe being up.
It's interesting because we've had that with the CD up too, where teams don't really get a respawn and not as comfortable in search. And
yeah,
for me, a lot of times,
yo, costume with a 2-piece.
Really skilled like respawn team. Just
what the heck was that?
I feel like slowing it down doesn't usually work well, as that hipfire hits absolutely nothing. But usually, like,
he's lagging, I think. Yeah, he's lagging.
Just 5-man hit.
He's lagging, bro.
Like you would in a hard point. I feel like if you're not a great search team, you don't feel comfortable, the more like 3v3s you're in, or late rounds and decision making, like that's where it's harder. So I guess I'm interested to see that's how they play it. That's the case.
Yeah, kind of similar to how Xset was playing last round for sure.
Yeah, like, literally make it like you're just flying in a hard point. Like,
It is.
yeah. Set it up so you can make plays and trade. Let the skill flourish. That doesn't always work.
Damn, that's a lot of Molotov.
I think I've seen it be more effective through my experience.
That's how 1,000
But there
Molotovs
was a
right
lot
there.
of damage in. Tribe, I think, had like 2 or 3 players.
Holy.
Tagged up the one shot on Truly. And here's the snipe out. Give it a chance for just a moment.
Got this, Zaya.
We
Bro,
all 10
Truly
players
should have
said
a
they'd be
sniper,
rather
but
not
Zaya's
smoke
not really a
come out,
sniper.
Which really shows that the passive
Compared to,
of
like,
these
Little
games
B.
for sure. Smoke's coming out. People not really running through it. They just kind of sit back to see if any of the enemy players do make that decision to go through. And obviously nobody did, so still just kind of in a waiting fest right now. As you can tell, Tribe is going to be rotating back around to A, or Truly, rather. Going to be trying to...
Bro, if they get a good setup on A, that's GG's. I'm telling you guys, they get a good setup on A, that's
shots
GG's.
right there, I think.
Yeah, that's
Could be
GG's.
pretty bad. Other
We haven't seen
Tribe's
like
gonna know.
a ton of action, but you got to feel pretty good about this particular site when you have a free plant, a 5-man stack.
Yes.
A little bit more of a funnel.
They use up all their utilities, so they can't break the hill. Unless they're running restock.
You favor Truly massively here. How does Tribe try to get through this? What utility do they have remaining? And that's going to be Wrath with the first blood. Balu going to drop. Now even harder for Tribe on retake.
Bro, what?
Nice.
Nice.
Come
Come on.
Out Leon, Nero taking out Zia. Down to a 2v3. Nero going down as well. We're down to just Childs. Right on the point. Able to
Nice. Let's go. 4-2. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that first kill is massive. When you're in that 5v5, when you can pick up the first, well, whether you're offense or defense, but especially when you're holding the site like that, you get numbers like that early. It feels like you're gonna win
Dead.
9 out of 10
Get out of here.
trades.
You're on the wrong side, motherfucker. Get out of here. They're gonna push A fast now because A is a free plan.
Now with 4 rounds on the board, we'll see if they keep the ball.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
I think Tectonic, he's certainly underperforming right now. Currently only has 1 kill, and typically he is the top
Damn, come on, Rick.
Tribe, especially in
Should have rotated back.
In S&D, he still does tend to show up pretty often, but right now I think he's not able to really do too much for the team.
Yeah, they're gonna trap them in A.
You gotta kill.
They're gonna trap them in A, bro.
We gotta speak that into existence, apparently.
Tectonic is terrible and is unable to get any kills here. See if we can do it.
No, like literally right as you started saying it, he ripped somebody off ahead of you. I think I was like, all right, well, that's all he needs.
Yeah, I was reading his 1 kill off, and then all of a sudden
they are
he
pushing.
popped 2, and I'm like, well, he just basically doubled his kills.
Yeah, there you go. But the bomb plant, once again, there for Truly.
Bro, they are pushing, bro. Nice. Use of utility.
First pick again to give them the numbers.
All right, they know they're behind. All right.
A chance for Tectonic to hit there, maybe catch him wrapping back to the steps.
Yeah, they can't play the clock.
Across the entire span of the site. One player is on
Damn,
fire.
they flanked.
They're gonna go.
Yeah, GG's. That's
He
it.
almost had a kill, but Balu was able to pick it up. The trade doesn't come in, even though he's 1 shot on the other
They're
side.
defusing. Come on.
They're just gonna go ahead and hop it.
Behind. Nice. Let's go.
As well. Wow. I thought Tribe had it for a second there.
Dad. Dad. You okay, Dad? This what's going on.
He hopped on it. You lose 1 point.
Truly.
It becomes that much
OP.
harder to hold. They collapse. They close it out. Now 1 round away from tying this series up at 1-1. Just a reminder, it is a best of 5. We're still in the winners bracket side of this.
Looks like everyone's gonna play pretty slow here.
Zaya collecting the information. Damn, theory died.
Nobody really on the side of B except for Zia. First kill coming out to
What the?
Size you taking out Nero.
Nice.
Flashy trying to get some kills here in an awkward
Got this.
position with a low ground.
Oh,
Looks like he's gonna try to
he
rotate
got
back,
pinched.
but Bolu gets a clean double right
Bro,
there.
he got pinched hard, bro.
We're at a 4v2 situation here.
Yeah, that's-
Fusion and Zia versus Leon. Bolu.
Nice kill, Fusion.
Fusion able to take out Leon. Fusion
bomb's
has been
down, though.
grinding out with that DRH.
That's the thing. The bomb's down
He
right
has
now.
9 kills, I believe, the top of the entire match.
Ah, GG's.
He's been playing that thing to perfection.
He's disgusting. I mean, for the first 10 seconds we watched him in the hard point, I was like, okay, this guy's good. He was getting it done with the QQ9, getting it done everywhere. Finally, a good situation for Tribe. 4-1 advantage, but they have to rip off 4 straight rounds if they're going to take this. And we're just gassing up Fusion because he's somehow off the water.
Bro, imagine naming your team Tribe, bro. Like Tribing.
Against two of Tribe's competitors right now.
Imagine naming your team Tribing, bro. It's like, yo, Tribe is tribing right now.
I think they know Bomb.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh, yeah, that too. He has to push up here. He's in a very uncomfortable position.
It'd be one thing if he had Bomb, it could plant, work somewhere, but he has to somehow track back. Spotted, and
What?
now we're back into the game. Hello. And
Yeah,
he's-
GG's.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. Ready up.
Alright, try picking up another round.
Nah, Tribe ain't ass, bro. These are two good teams, man. What are you talking about? Not gonna say.
Next
Not gonna say.
3 rounds taking W's.
Tribe is good team, bro.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Well, I mean,
All right,
the thing-
Saizu.
I also think, you know, we were talking about.
Ah,
the most
bro. A
complex
site is
game.
clear, bro. B
I
site
think,
is
in my
saturated.
experience, when a team's maybe not great at search, defense,
Holy, they got hit with everything, man. What's it? Bro, the stun?
This is way harder when you're not a good search team. So if they're going to be sitting here playing defense over and over again, there's absolutely a chance that they can make a round. It's a completely.
There's no way you live, bro.
Maybe not comfortable in search.
They got hit with
So,
everything.
that's back-to-back defense. They're calling it back. I mean, someone, a former pro
Holy.
or someone, some much better analytical mind could probably break that down. But it seems to be that way, man. It's way easier to play defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, the
In the
stun,
5 seconds you were
the
being
cryo
in
bomb,
that round.
that was it, bro. The stun, the concussion.
Very dominant. late
Ah,
in the
that's
round.
tough,
That
man.
momentum.
Bro, they're so predicted. They
It's like,
predicted that. Yeah,
Side of
GG's.
Truly,
Yeah, that's it, bro.
basically everyone-
Oh my god, bro.
They basically get blind calls.
Ah, they're watching the stream, bro. Tribe is watching the stream.
Sometimes you need a little bit of luck.
Oh my god, bro. They called it perfect.
The blind call to be
GG's, man. They should have kept going B.
Yeah, looks
Ah,
like
GG's.
we're down to Clashy, Zia, and Tiprath versus the entirety of Tribe. Looks like Clashy.
Zaya's still on A.
Over to
I think
B.
he's gonna die. He's collecting information. No, he rotated nice.
I think you're fine.
This is gonna be a hard defend. This is gonna be a super hard defend. Zaya's gonna have to pull off something, bro. Like hit some nice snipes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zaya's gonna go have to pull out some
Now it's all about just
freaking
keeping really
heaven
good
snipes, bro.
For Truly, watching all these angles. They have 3 players, 3 potential angles here. See if they can keep it on lock. Looks like we might have 3 players pushing one of the Truly players on the right side. Yep, Leon's gonna take out Tiprath right here, and then 2 players get aggressive on Clashy. He's gonna go down. We're down to everyone. Everyone's dead on Truly, and just like that, 5 to 5.
I saw one off the top, and I was like, "What are you?"
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
There you go. They had to do 4 in a row.
Yeah,
They're
that's
3 and
GG's, bro. Match point.
on defense, but
Match point, man. My point.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Damn, tough.
they lose 2 in the process.
Yeah, I almost wonder if that comes down to nerves, just not really knowing what to do and wanting to play a little bit slower in your mind, just like, you know, kind of panicking and thinking everyone has to sit back a little bit, because, I mean, a lot of these teams are pretty new to esports. Actually, I mean, Tribe, they've been playing for a while, so
Complete the mission.
probably should have been prepared here, but here we go. Narrow, the last one on Tribe, he's going to go down, and Truly going to take the W in the Search and Destroy Meltdown match.
Well, nice read. Gave up 3 straight rounds. They couldn't get it clicking on offense at all. They pretty much got almost give up a nasty comeback to Tribes, but they hold on. They clutch up in the round a little. It has been two crazy matches so far. It could not be tighter between Truly OP and Tribes. This has been the match I've been waiting for. We're still very early in the tournament, but it's been set up for 6 to get deeper into this series. But before we head to the map 3 domination, we're going to a quick break.
You know what phrase we can finally retire? Good, for a mobile game. Fun fact, Sony's been getting the best out of entertainment and technology for like ever. And Call of Duty has been making games since, well, before some of us were born. Isn't it about time we had a mobile gaming experience that's just good, period? Maybe even great? Turns out we do. Call of Duty made the impossible mobile game with Call of Duty Mobile, and Sony made the impossible smartphone for gamers with Xperia. I can get the edge with wider than widescreen, enhance my game literally with Game Enhancer, share my epic wins with the flick of a finger, and do it all while I keep my cool with HS Power Control. It's casual when I want to kick
Hey,
back,
Dad.
and core when I need to
Hey,
kick
hey,
butt.
Dad.
It's the gaming experience. built
Dad.
Sony brought the gear, and Call of Duty
Loser. That's calling bandwagon. Yo, you're the bandwagon. You hop on the bandwagon as soon as you see Tribe won the first match. You see, as soon as Tribe won the first match or first map, that's Tribe is gonna win. Oh yes. Yeah, I like this music. Tribe loss. Yo, I love both teams. I'm not gonna lie, but my bet was truly untruly. So yeah, that's a pun right there. Bro, Devontae is just... Bro, I wouldn't want Devontae to cheer for me if I'm losing, bro. Because I know I'm gonna lose even harder, bro. That's how bad it is. This man has the worst luck, man. I'm ass. Okay, Dad. It hurts. It hurts. I know it hurts. Sometimes you just want to give up because your team loses. But you just gotta keep on pressing on. Keep on pressing on. I had a dream that one day Dad will get what she wants. It's not Stonks. It's not me. But Tribe winning.
Hello there, and welcome back. We're having a fantastic
Tribe is...
time.
Yeah, we're having...
A glorious weekend of COD Mobile dominance, and I just really got hit with a strong desire for pizza, because Bobby said it earlier. I really want pizza.
You're gonna feel that way after every meltdown match. I guarantee it.
Yeah, no, I think I am. I think. That's.
Yeah, that's super cringe, bro. Not gonna lie, that was cringe.
Oh, that's weird. I didn't even think about that, man. That is tough. I'm gonna be hungry all day. I don't even know when I'm gonna be able to order a pizza, but we're having a great time. And so far, we have an incredible series going on. We're gonna be hopping in between two different series, and both have been amazed to me. Some of the movement and gunplay we've seen between the four squads we're kind of hopping in on has been awesome. Hawks, I feel
I'm jealous, so it's just better. Bro, shall I show you my friend list?
You as well.
With all these players on it, shall I show you?
No, I'm the worst.
Honestly, who gonna be jealous?
I could be a nice person, but no, I suck.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
Maybe look like Johnny Sins.
This is gonna be awesome. Well, yeah, we're just waiting to get into the
Alrighty.
three domination. We've seen a wide array of results in Dom so far. Who are you favoring maybe going into a game mode like domination between the two teams who've been watching?
Yo, Tribe is good with the persistence, so...
I think that one is going to be another really close match. It's really going to boil down to the players that can frag out the most.
And get persistent streaks.
About having some certain strategies entering this tournament that they might kind of mix up.
I feel like Tribe is going to win the Dom.
Originated the persistence meta, which is really the dominant meta right now.
Psych!
In domination.
Definitely, truly, bro.
Really close one, though. Absolutely.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a safe bet, considering how the first two matches have gone.
I mean, that's a kidding me, Stonks. Not my fault, bro. You only have gums in your mouth. No teeth, motherfucker. Walking tick, 70-odd years old. Dick can't stand up. Worthless piece of 10-finger, 10-toe claw player who can't do shit on an iPod Pro 2020. Getting killed by bots. Shut the fuck up, you bot.
So I actually had the opportunity to talk to basically every single team and asked this exact question for them, and I think I agree with basically all of their responses. Pretty much every single team did say that Tribe, as well as Nova, as well as XSET are going to be the 3 teams that they expect to
Bro,
be that top
look at Hawksness.
Team said
Look at Hawksness.
it's good to have that confidence, but definitely the average 3.
Bro, who just saw Hawksness camera just went into full blur mode, bro?
We're knowledgeable with these players and teams that I am coming from the CDL side of stuff, but I think I said, and then I also put it in our Discord group, like, it immediately was obvious to me that we were now commentating better teams. Like, I could just tell instantly based on the movement.
Bro, I'm gonna call the homeless home for you, bro. Not the hospital. I'm gonna call the homeless home for you.
The second set of quarterfinals was better
The
than
shelter. The homeless shelter. That's what I'm gonna call for you, Stunts.
got those 3-0 victories because they
Tell them I'll catch you smoking a 50-year-old blunt. That was set to come from the sewers, bro. Preserved by the rats.
Right now, one of these early quarterfinals, they still have a chance to make a run. And from my experience with all the commentating, somebody usually makes a crazy losers bracket run, so I expect some magic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's take a look.
Learn to speak proper English, you dumb bitch. Stupid. You want men too? What is men too? It's me too, you dumb. Go revisit your vocabulary, dude. You don't even deserve to be in kindergarten. It's like early childhood, bro. That's where you belong.
Close it out 3-4. Don't get to a map 5.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Although if we do go to a map 5,
Shut the fuck up.
It's a really fun one to watch with that really long lane right down the middle. The sniper play is absolutely critical. Just really beating the other team to that middle lane and getting those snipes off is huge. But I mean, obviously, Tribe and Truly want to get this one sealed as quick as possible.
Yeah, sniping, it like surprised me because I don't have as much experience playing on mobile,
Yo,
how much I like.
I'ma smack you harder than how Truly smacking Tribe right now, boy.
Playing with a mouse more than
You're gonna run to your kid crying.
Like almost like
You know what I'm saying?
your mouse, you just kind of, I don't know. It felt really snappy, like really.
Alright, let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get incredible on COD Mobile, but we'll see if that comes into play. If we get to a map 5, but here we go. End of the map 3. Just went to a round 11 in the search. What kind of game will we get here? We know how important.
Yeah, we are 1 point ahead. Let's go. Double with the trip mine.
Double kill from Fusion right
Yes, sir.
It might have been. I would say there are 2 pushing in and they just disappeared.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be the trip mine.
That
Also,
is tough.
Wow,
Their
Tectonic
legs
is
were
using...
blown off.
Yeah, the trip mines are a deadly force inside of this game. Also, Tectonic rocking the GKS. I love weapons. I'm sorry if I talk about them all the time.
No, you can
but...
talk about weapons all day. I will listen to your weapons. I think it's awesome that you're into this game and the weapons. I love it.
Oh, yeah, man. It's just...
Oh, Leon with a chopper, though.
Anyway, Tectonic, though, with the GKS, that is a very, very surprising weapon. It's kind of like a little bit similar to the HD40, so I'm actually not entirely surprised that it did pop out with the HD40 nerf, but I'm really excited to see how Tectonic does perform with it. I believe right now,
holy,
at least for Team Tribe.
What
so
the? That's a triple cap.
This thing. It's a very high skill capped weapon, though. You have to be aiming for the head and the upper chest for sure.
Oh, they've got a 3
Ooh,
right now.
nice.
Going great for Tribe. They have got them locked in.
Damn, that's a
They
triple cap.
almost got C, but got caught again. The spawn trap is in. Tribe is rolling. The lead is growing so quickly. Finally, Truly OP is able to get it locked down. They're able to get C, but they're still in trouble. Tribe is going nuts early in this domination.
Yeah, Tribe is going hard.
The tough map to loss. I want to go to an Xperia. Dial in right now.
Devontae uses man pumpers like old lady pumpers. Bro, hear the comms, dude. Bro, Leon comms is the best, bro. That man call out are insane. Yo. Bro, what the fuck is this?
wires crossed on audio because that could not was listen in. That was we just hopped into like a preschool with like kids.
Bro,
That's
Well, I made out, I think,
bro.
barely 3 words.
Bro.
I heard,
listen, man. I had
What
heard a
the?
lot of players
That's
talk like
enthusiasm, bro.
CL players are crap. They are screaming, but you can understand what is being said. I don't know what I just
Nice. Holy.
That wasn't even English. I thought I was listening to aliens fight.
Yo.
I spoke to them and I asked what their greatest strength was, and their response was our comms. So
What?
I mean, maybe they speak some, you know, it's just something we don't understand, Maven. I think that's just a little.
Bro, they got map control now. That's GG's, man. Once you get top wood control,
30. They're up 35. They're
I mean,
doing
whatever.
great.
shouldn't have jumped down Zaya.
Or keep screaming at each other in foreign dialects. It's working out, but. that was
Oh,
something
enemy
special.
X this one.
But truly, OP do have a 2-cap and a chance to rally back in this. We've seen some crazy comeback opportunities on this particular map and mode. Little slide back and snap there with the LG, but can't quite finish off the kill. Airstrike coming in over the top as well.
Nice, keep them off.
One of the players might have just gotten XS1 the mech. I think it was Childs. I haven't seen it pop out though, but I saw it in the feed. Oh, it got blown up. Zia had it, and Childs was able to blow it up there. I do know a couple other players still have access to their mechs, so we're going to
Nice.
see if they try to use that to kind
dude.
of pivot the momentum here on Tribe's side.
Nice.
Right now, the biggest focus for Truly is just keeping that map control and maintaining control of B and C, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to rely on a misplay from Tribe. I feel like because it's something.
Damn, bro. Should have just went around.
Street sure to come in. The operators are gonna come in. If they make one play
Nice.
and get B back, they likely can close out this game.
Nice.
You're gonna have to hold out something insane. And look how
Clear-
close they
clear
are.
B,
Gonna
clear B,
drop
nice.
a sliver away,
Clear B.
inside to a hit
Nice.
shot. All 3 will get on for the clearance, and Truly OP will hold on. Lead now down. To
Bro, the
7.
wall bang. Get up top,
Close in this
Zaya.
matchup. Slowly but surely, Truly pulling back up to Tribe. Shots coming out from Fusion, not able to connect.
Nice,
there.
clear. Bro, there. Nice triple cap.
Gonna have to make a big play here. Looks like Tiprath was trying to get the reverse cap there, not able to do anything. Looks like Tribe will be able to reset. If you were Tribe, what are you doing here, Maven? What's the play?
Oh, to try and retake? I mean, I think it was kind of what I was saying. Like,
They're going for
behind
C, go
an
for A.
operator or a stream is
Nice.
how you're likely going to get through. B can be so difficult to capture, but
Bro, they have a what? A
maybe
cell
just
chopper?
slow it down. Like, you heard the comms from them, how crazy they were. You can't be going one by one. trying to
Nice.
retake on a point like B. You need to group up and make some big plays for power positions. Just slow the game down, even if it's feeling like it's chaos. And so far, they've struggled to do that, but
Nice! Truly! I tell you guys.
stealth chopper as well. Truly OP is popping off. Lead change is imminent. A couple more ticks.
Nah,
They're gonna go 2 down.
shit.
Maybe this is a chance. 3 down now. A chance for Tribe to pounce. And
Holy
lead keeps
GG's.
but they don't really
Yeah,
get
they put
anyone
us specialists
behind
now.
that. Kinda does have
Go for the
Daniel
A cap.
out. They get a 2-cap on A and C. So B will be left open. How long can they hold on to this? It's not easy to do.
I believe
Holy.
if Tribe is able to hold on to
Damn,
both
GG's.
points right now,
Yeah,
they go
that's
for another
GG's,
maybe
bro.
30, 40 seconds, they will.
They're gonna
isolate
triple
one.
cap.
So Truly is
Oh
gonna have to
my
make a
God.
major play right now, and it looks like Tribe was going for B for a little bit there to try to get the
Ah, GG's.
Predator.
They got destroyed, yeah.
That was a massive Predator. That XS1 could have been the difference.
Yeah. First
Holy.
mix coming in, but missiles will make the play. Tectonic
That's
going in
GG's.
as well. The shot on point. The 3-cap is in. They clutch up at the tail end of this game.
Bro, streaks, man.
They're always having to go
It's
huge
a
in the
streaks,
final
bro.
moments. Here they're able to do it again. Excellent stuff.
Might I add,
It's a streaks.
I was talking about Tectonic and whether or not he'd be able to frag out with the GKS, and he did very, very well. I think he top fragged the entire match, I believe.
Shut up, bitch.
One, Tribe get it done.
Ah,
Communicate with each other.
they
The
won.
gameplay, no one on planet Earth knows, but it doesn't matter. They get the win, and I have a headache.
Oh, me too. I'm still. Jeez, I need to go get some water after that one for sure.
Oh, I mean, I'm just impressed. I'm just impressed. That was something special. They get the win. The comps were insane, but they know what they're doing. They told you it was one of their strong suits. It might be one of those things too, where like, you know, they're a good respawn team, right? And a lot of times after the good respawn team, you know, they have momentum, it's energy, it's flying around the map.
I'm ass. Yeah, bro. I'm
They
maybe
need the
trash.
guys like that just kind of keep them in a flow, keep them in a rhythm.
Okay, Dej.
Kind of
Alright.
they need to slow it down, though, because
Alright.
when you're in
As I said, it's gonna go a 3-2. I said it was gonna go 3-2. What side though? No worries. No, we win this hard point. No, we win this hard point.
They got that 3-down situation.
No, we win this hard point.
They got ANC. They closed down the game. Crash hard point coming up next. And truly OP, we'll see if they can push us to a map 5.
Yeah, and I think one of the important things to keep in mind with this competitive play is that we are in a persistence meta, meaning most players won't be rocking UAVs, counter UAVs. A lot of players are running suppressors, so having those comms is really important, and I don't know if that level of comms is important, but it is really important to be communicating to your teammates where enemies are, because naturally you're not going to have that kind of vision in a match with the lack of UAVs and the suppressors and everything like that. So I think that would be one of the best ways to kind of explain, you know, that kind of communication level that they were having.
Yeah, it was something. Now Crash coming up next.
I love how Morgan is just waiting to jump on the bandwagon. He's just sitting there waiting for one of the teams to win and say, oh yeah, voted early in the chat, but we didn't see it. Shut the fuck up, Morgan. Get out of the chat.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect, because I think even in our rotations that we had for esports way back in the day, I don't think hardpoint was one of the actual modes on this particular map. So I don't know. I'm excited to see how it's going to play out between these two teams. But as I kind of said earlier, and you had highlighted Tribe, very confident they respawn. The search was a little bit hit or miss. So close it out here if you're Tribe. Close it out here. If you're truly OP and you can take it and get to a map 5, you probably feel pretty good about your chances.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And one of the unique things to talk about with Hardpoint Crash specifically is that basically all of the points are in a indoors. Essentially, there's only one that is kind of outdoors, and even then it does have a roof above that area. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Predators kind of play a part inside of this, because most of the times they're not going to be very effective, and I know that Predators are a very, very common score streak at the moment. So I'm going to be interested to see if
I don't even care who wins. Yeah. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Wait to jump on the bandwagon.
Well, yeah, and I think
Fuck you too, Devante. Shut the fuck up.
Excess ones being called in is like how well teams have dealt with them, whether it's been the Predator missile, whether it's been the Annihilator. Like, I feel like there hasn't been one that's been on the map that long and been that big of an impact. Now, granted, the fact that you need to exhaust a streak or exhaust an operator or just focus it with gunfire, whatever it is taking attention away from the objective or taking attention away from other things. So the impact might still be there even if you don't get the kills, but I still have been impressed how fast they're dropping. Like, I feel like there hasn't been one that's lingered more than a couple of seconds and really made you big plays.
Yeah, and I think Tribe was doing something that's pretty unique too in that last matchup. They were using stealth choppers, which is something you barely ever see, and I think the plan with that was to kind of do what you were saying and really just take up that gunfire from the other team and just kind of distract them, allowing Tribe to kind of get on those points, which I think they did pretty well that match, and it's something we really haven't seen at all throughout the tournament.
Yeah, no, I mean
fuck you too, Gemini. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Yeah. Shut up.
Great when you get a lot of kills, but more importantly, sometimes it's just to clear people out of position, like just get people moving or get people distracted. Like, there's a lot more utility there, even if you're not getting a lot of kills. So now this is a little bit more insane than what I'm used to. There's a lot more streaks getting called in, and it's been wild to watch, but it's been a blast in the last. These two teams seem to be two teams that have a real chance to take a run. I think it's tough that they're matching up at the beginning of a quarterfinal. Like, they're matching up round 1. You would hope you get more of a cupcake matchup and stay in the winner's side of it, but that might not be the case. Well, I definitely won't be the case.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Hardpoint Crash. Excited to see this one. Just taking a peek at the weapons. A lot of ICRs, like on the side of Truly. I mean, I think they have 4 players with ICR, and then Z is sticking with his HD40. ICR, I believe a weapon from Black Ops.
Dad, leave me alone. Shut up. Let's watch a match. Let's watch Tribe lose.
As far as I remember the ICR, I like to run it because I like to.
Bro, I honestly feel like the faster you get into the point, the better, bro. The first hill is really crucial. Like, the Truly is just spawn trap right now.
Playing this map as well is just maintaining this building right here, this 3-story hotel, whatever you want to call it. Really big power position. Have vision everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. Really big part of the map.
Nice block off smoke.
We'll end to the point with 30 seconds left. Goes Truly to see the contest comes in from
holy, nice drop shot.
I think a couple players just got smoked. I didn't see who it was that picked up 2 from Tribe, but not even a footwork and gunplay there.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Hold on to the They're gonna go out to a massive lead to start. Truly OP only get 3 points on the board. You're gonna get well, I thought a little under 40 if they held on, but the rotation gonna come in for Tribe.
Yeah, and here we go. Childs and Tectonic picking up a couple kills right there, which should help them secure this next point potentially, as it sets up right now with 6 seconds to go before the points start rolling in.
What do I have to do?
You've got what? Basically, 4
Bruh.
players stacked up around them. One
I'ma
looks
sell
to
my
be
channel,
cut
dude.
off. Yeah,
like
one
that.
player tries to
JK.
pull that angle. He gets tagged up, but that's usually they have to focus him. So that was like 2 players have to turn and worry about him before they can even push up towards the hard point. So this is free time. There's what, 15, 20 seconds milked off of this already, and no one from Truly OP has even been able to focus
that's
on the hard
tough,
point.
bro.
This might be a full 60 hold from Tribe.
Yeah, and this is something that I said I really expected from Tribe. With them being so structured, they're really good at just playing different parts of the map and really protecting the lanes that kind of lead up to the hard point, which as you can tell right now, they have maybe 2 people inside the hard point and then multiple people surrounding. But as I say that, as you can tell, Truly breaks for a second, but Tribe back on, and then Truly overtakes again. Yeah, skirmish going on.
Nice.
Truly's just struggling to find any kind of time. They'll get the scrap time here again, but this is another situation where Tribe's going to have the option to out-rotate. If you get into this kind of blender where you're breaking with 50
Nice
seconds
beams.
left, great. Go ahead and enjoy those points. We'll go ahead and set up at the next hard point. Now, thankfully, with this versus what I'm used to, you have that lock, so you have a little bit of extra time to rotate out, maybe get an early break, and that's where they're going to be able to do it. So they're going to get set up inside. Now a chance for a rally for Truly OP as Fusion just soaked up that objective time.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Is nobody making a push onto him, or is this Truly...
Yeah, they're going up the ladder.
Defend? See no Tribe players in the vicinity at all.
Here they come. Collapse is about to come through now.
Nice.
But that was a ton of time for Truly OP. I was just thinking with them breaking
Nice.
the story.
Bro, he's shooting through the wall. He's wall banging that. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, you can actually wall bang that. So, yeah. Yeah, they're going to hold the next hard point. This is going to be the tough part.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like Tribe able to set up for the next here with 10 seconds to go in the past one. Truly just sitting on it right now, gaining points. Looks like they're going to get very close to Tribe.
Right? Shales has Annihilator out. He's hitting shots. He's up to 10 kills, leading all players currently. If we can hop over to Chales, I'm not even sure if our observers hear me.
Damn.
I think he just dropped. I think he was only able to get 1 with the Annihilator, so he only picked up 1.
Oh, wow. Annihilator fest.
Tectonic and Bolu, though, able to play their Annihilators pretty well right there, picking up 3 different kills.
Bro, they have spawns for next as well. Yeah, that's cat. Damn. Oh, it's a score, bro. Nice. Nice.
A break on through there for Truly OP. Back
Nice break.
Maybe a chance for a lead change now.
Yeah,
They can close it
but
out.
if they hold this point, bro, it's gonna be, it's gonna be
That'd be
tough.
huge considering the 15 or 10 deficit or whatever it was to start the game. But just a couple more ticks, and now Truly OP are gonna go out in front. They make the rally happen, huh?
Oh yeah, keeping it close as the entire series has been so far.
Yep. Yeah, this has been literally every map, right? Just
Nice
there's
kill.
been like some big leads, but it feels like they disappear as quickly as they start. Every team's got the ice, just bringing it back. That's fire.
That Predator give a whole lot of information.
Find a new position. Nice little snap back. Fusion again showing his movement and accuracy on point.
That was a disgusting 180.
Yeah.
Holy.
Nice little bit of finesse there.
Bro, if they hold up here properly, bro, that's
They
easy.
hold on.
Yeah, they gotta keep them spawns up here.
Work the break. Fusion though is good
Nice.
right there. He's only got 4 kills in this particular game.
They gotta hold this spawn up right here.
Team's really lighting it up exactly. I mean, if you look at the slang, it's pretty heavily favored over towards Tribe. When you have Childs at 12, Tectonic at 13, they've got the edge there, but not much of a lead behind it. But that makes me wonder, like when it comes down to
Nice.
when it comes down to some of these operators,
Nice, truly.
it goes down to the wire.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Tribe able to frag out successfully, really, really well. But just
They're gonna
gotta
hold
be able to
yellow, bro.
stay
They
on
go-
the point as well. I mean, obviously the game is really close right now, but Truly is playing the point very well.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
Uno reverse card. Facts. Bro, they hold yellow. There's no way they could capture the next hard point.
Team could close it out.
They're gonna make the next hard point scrappy.
A tie game.
Yeah, they need to make the next hard point scrappy.
Next hard point about the pop.
Gotta be scrappy. It has to be scrappy. Nice. Next hard point scrappy, then that's it.
Like CZU's position right now.
What the
Tectonic's gonna take him out, though.
Wow,
what
that's
I'm
a nice
That was
one.
an incredible laser.
Nice hole, dude.
Now he's going to pull out the second annihilator. Can he hit the
Come
shots?
on.
Catches one in the corner, into the hard point he goes. More around the edge behind the smoke, but I think his teammates trying to pick up that angle. He's just kind of waiting for him to help. Doesn't want to drop for this annihilator. Got to hit the shots.
Come on, guys. Nice. He's done. Nice, Zaya. Get in.
He's going to fall. That's a big play to take the annihilator out of play. But it's still going to be a tribe inside of the point narrow.
Nice. Come on. Drop the excess one, guys. Come on. Nice. Get on the point now.
In from Truly LP. They cleared them out
Nice.
for now.
Bro, this is going to be a tight match.
They still both can technically win it. Now with that contest, Truly OP no longer able to do it. Leon's got the angle from the top, and the LMG is on point. And I believe you see a mech is now in play. The mech is in play. Little time to go.
Nice, Zaya.
Perfect setup right now, too, especially since the next point is going to be inside of this building. And obviously, this should be the point that one of the teams do win on. I believe Trap 22 points and Truly. Everyone's sending it in.
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness, it's just...
Bro, the freaking streaks, bro. Yeah, GG's. That's GG's, dude. Oh, that's... Bro, the streaks, dude. Yeah, I'm deleting my channel. GG's.
Well, I mean, as I said before, in that map, I was really expecting to be a big XS1 play because, again,
Yeah, I'm banning Zed from my channel.
Inside of that, and with that building being the way that it's set up, it's hard to get anything in there.
But, bro, they're going to go in the losers bracket.
I mean, that right there sealed the game for sure.
Truly's going to go in losers bracket and come back on top, bro. Trust me. Nova is going to beat Tribe.
Really felt like either of those two teams can win it all. Like, it's unfortunate, as I kind of said during that map, I think that if you're truly OP, you have to play a first round against a team that is that good. Like, you would hope that you maybe have someone a little bit easier to walk through, but that is not the case. But to join us again is the wonderful Golden Boy.
Shut the fuck up, Morgan.
Golden Boy.
Oh, I'm doing great. Apparently having now, just as I come on screen, I'm having
It's fine. You look good.
Yeah,
You look
always. Always. What can I say?
It's COVID. We're all online. We're at our houses. There's lightning and internet issues.
Yeah.
And PCs can explode. Just things can happen, Alex, and we have to roll with the punches.
Exactly. But I will say this much though, that was certainly, I feel like I kind of did that game a disservice at the beginning of this setup here because, you know, I didn't really know much about Truly OP. It is very clear that they wanted to make a statement, and a statement they certainly did make. In fact, I would even go as far as to say that they are looking to be a really dominant team in that lower bracket. Tribe really had to pull out all the punches here, Hawksnest, in order for them to try and get back into this game. They did so in glorious fashion on Crash Hardpoint. Your thoughts, though, on Tribe and the preparation that they took to get up to this point. Now, and also to add a second question to that, correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm almost certain that listening was Tribe, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
I'm going to get some chips, bro. I'm going to get some snacks.
I was bewildered.
Fuck you, Dead. Fuck you, Morgan. Fuck you, Devontae.
Let's have a dialogue. Because you and I have kept on Call of Duty.
I'm sad, bro.
That are kind of like that, right? Like in the history of Call of Duty, that are screaming. They do the triple call out where like they say it 3 times, but usually, I guess I feel like I listen to it and can kind of understand what's going on, even if it's crazy. I have literally no idea what that was.
Yeah, I honestly have no.
I don't know if it's the audio quality or something, but it just sounded it sounded like a zoo.
But they said Hawks that was their strong point, was their communication. What can you discern from that though? What do you take from that? Does it sound like they're prepared to win this whole thing?
I mean, if they're confident in that method, I mean, all the power to them, right? But again, as I was saying before, this is one of the most structured teams in this entire tournament. They have a manager, they got a coach, they have everything around them, and they're screaming super often. So as much as like we don't understand it, they've been doing this, I mean, 5 to 6 hours a day, just kind of learning each other's voices, and trying to learn exactly what they need to be calling out. So definitely a method to their madness.
Well, it was very close, and it took a Herculean effort on Crash Hardpoint in order for them to close out the series 3-1 versus Truly OP. But we're going to send it to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we are actually going to have words from Tribe's very own Bolu, who's going to be joining us here. Perhaps we can talk to him about what that listening was all about, that dial-in thanks to Xperia. But of course, the day belongs to Tribe. Don't go anywhere. We have plenty more Call of Duty Mobile coming at you after this.
You know what phrase we can finally retire? Good, for a mobile game. Fun fact, Sony's been getting the best out of entertainment and technology for like ever. And Call of Duty has been making games since well before some of us were born. Isn't it about time we had a mobile gaming experience that's just good, period? Maybe even great? Turns out we do. Call of Duty made the impossible mobile game with Call of Duty Mobile, and Sony made the impossible smartphone for gamers with Xperia. I can get the edge with wider than widescreen, enhance my game literally with Game Enhancer, share my epic wins with the flick of a finger, and do it all while I keep my cool with HS Power Control. It's casual when I want to kick back, and core when I need to kick butt. It's the gaming experience built with me in mind. Sony brought the gear, and Call of Duty brought the game. Sony's Xperia plus Call of Duty Mobile. Because gamers deserve great, wherever we are.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional Playoffs. Golden Boy here, your host, and it has certainly been quite the turnaround from our first few matches to where we are right now, because that Tribe Truly OP match was really incredible to watch through and through. And joining me right now is actually one of the players from Tribe. We have Bolu standing by. Bolu, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I can't hear you at the moment. I don't know if that's the production could fix that for me, but it's all good. It's all good. In any case, no, not muted, not unmuted. In any case, so I did want to ask you about the listening. We heard a listening with you guys that was honestly chaotic. That's the best way I could put it. Is that a normal day of communication for Tribe Gaming?
Of course, it's obviously, you can say there's even more chaos. But we pride ourselves in having the best comms in the game, and hopefully we show that there. We always have some crazy comms. You just gotta get practice, in understanding it.
No, hey, all the power to you. If it works for you, right? There's no reason for you to make any kind of adjustments. Like clearly, it's something that has been highlighted by not only Hawks and Bobby, but also just from us watching, right? That it stood out to us, which is pretty awesome. Now let's talk about the matchup because Truly OP were looking really, really good. Did you expect them to come out that aggressively? What was the game plan versus that team?
We didn't expect them to play that well because last time we played them, we're in the same region. We played them a long time. But they definitely you know, gave us a run for their money. They played really well, and I'm very surprised how they performed. You know, it's definitely one of the harder wins that we had to win, and we stuck to our game plan, you know, with every team, and you know, we won up. You know, we won.
Yeah, of course, right? Hey, man, like I said before, when it comes to your comms, the same thing. When it comes to your play style, right? You just gotta stick to the game plan and hope that it ends up working. Speaking of the game plan, as a matter of fact, something that was brought up quite a few times is the structure that Tried Gaming has. You guys put a lot of work to really game plan at a professional level that you would see in other esports, but you're bringing that here to COD Mobile. How important has that preparation been for you all as you got ready for one of the biggest Call of Duty Mobile tournaments of all time?
Well, to basically get to the stage where we've been at, definitely takes a lot of practice, and I feel like we've put in the most work out of any other team to get to this point. It's definitely been a lot of struggles through many months, but you know, we're here now, and we're just ready to display our skill today and move on to the bracket. You know, it's work.
Of course. And last question. So you guys are going to be going up against XSET in Winners Round 2. That's going to be taking place in a little bit. Have you guys, I guess, how are you feeling about that matchup, right? They looked really strong, 3-0 on their end, defeating Team Vile with, I can only imagine, relative ease. Your thoughts on XSET and whether or not you guys are ready for that challenge?
We're definitely ready. They should bring their A game, right? I feel like they're scared of us, and we know that we're the favorites to win this match, and we just gotta show up and, you know, play our game and play in our game plan, and, you know, take the win.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you for your time. Best of luck in your upcoming matchup against XSET. It's going to be a good one, and I'm very much looking forward to checking that out. But folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to continue onward with our matches. You don't want to miss it. This is the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional Playoffs. We'll see you on the other side.
You know what phrase we can finally retire? Fun fact, Sony's been getting the best out of entertainment and technology for like ever. And Call of Duty has been making games since well before some of us were born. Isn't it about time we had a mobile game?
Yeah, I love everyone is just talking about Dead while she over there simping over a COD mobile pure player. Crazy, bro.
Call of Duty made the
Imagine.
mobile game with Call of Duty Mobile.
Imagine, bro.
Sony made the
Y'all fighting over the one female.
I can get the edge with
Who's over there gawking on his Sony Xperia 21 to 9 inch.
Share my epic wins with the flick of a finger, and do it all while I keep my cool with HS Power Control. It's casual when I want to kick back, and core when I need to kick butt. It's the gaming experience built with me in mind. Sony brought the gear, and Call of Duty brought the game. Sony's Xperia plus Call of Duty Mobile, because gamers deserve great wherever we are.
Yo, I'm glad y'all see Dead simping over Academy Pro players. I'm glad y'all seen that. So when I'm roasting her, y'all don't come in here talking about, oh Gemini, why you roasting Dead, bro? It's because she's a simp. Oh, what's that? What's that, Dead? What's that? Dead started it with her simping self. Oh, she left the chat. Bye, Dad. You're probably over there kissing Bolu or something. I don't know. Hey, congrats, babe. I was rooting for you so hard. When I see you drop that 3-piece, I was wet. Oh, babe. Bruh, I'ma chill out.
And we're back, folks. Welcome. This is the Call of Duty Mobile North American Regional Playoffs. I'm your host, Golden Boy, now joined by Bobby Plays and Hawksness, as we're going to break down our upcoming matchup. It's going to be Nova taking on Strike Zone. And what's been interesting about this one as it's developed is that Strike Zone coming into this one as a relative unknown, a wild card. And we'll discuss that in a little bit. But for now, let's focus on
Nova's winning this.
who have been
Nova! Yeah.
Three, I've been seeing it throughout some of the docs that you prepared. How do you feel about this team?
I think this is definitely one of the top contenders in the entire tournament. One of the more organized teams. I did speak to them, and they said, unlike Tribe, one of their biggest flaws
Yo.
is their communications.
Yo.
They are a very
Alright, this is the last one.
Sometimes they struggle
Alright.
with being able to
Hear me
get
out.
call-outs and just stay on the
Alright,
same page.
Bowley hit that 3-piece with the QQ9. This is like,
And I think that's one of the
oh
things that
baby, a
don't
whop!
play the most, but they did say they're very confident respawn players, which we're going to be watching them right now inside of, I believe, inside of Hardpoint on Crash.
Yeah, this is looking to be a really interesting one. Looking at some of the KD, Strike Zone actually had just some absolutely ridiculous numbers, so I'm seeing if that is going to convert into their matchup up against Nova. Vitali actually missed out on some easy shots, and Poppy comes through with the axe, so it will be Strike Zone on top off the start here. We saw them dominate in game one, and it looks like the underdog of this tournament may be able to cause some issues for Nova as well, as they start off with a 37-0 start.
Very strong early lead here, and one thing I'm excited to watch is Saxy with that shotgun. We've seen him throughout the tournament using the shotgun. I don't know if he's brought out the Echo too much, but that is going to be exciting to see what he can do with that, especially when he is playing inside of points.
And right now, it looks almost like Poppy is preparing to be an Axe primary player for the duration of this game. I've seen 3 Axe kills come in for him so far. I don't know if that's a flex for him, or if the Axe is actually just that good. I feel like the last few days when I've been playing, I've actually gotten hit by the Axe quite a few times. And it's working for them right now, 55-7 off the start. We do finally have Nova on the hard point, but Strike Zone looking phenomenal so far.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I want to see one kill right here. Oh, he's going to go down to a trim line inside of the point right there. And if anyone hasn't really tried to melee that much, hasn't tried the axe, the baseball bat, the knife, it is tough, especially against these players that are using guns that can kill you extremely fast. To see him getting 3 kills like that is absurd. You have to have insane movement, which most of these players, I mean, they have really, really good movement. Sliding around, jumping, just all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, we saw Sexy on the hard point. He had the Echo out for a little bit, has since made the switch over to the DRH, and I think he's actually picked up both right now. We see him with 6 kills on the board. Lewis and Decipher both struggling a lot off the start, as is Saints for Strike Zone. I believe Saints was actually one of their top fraggers through the first few games, but stuck down at 0 kills. It will be Strike Zone on the hard point, and this is definitely one of the game-changing hard points. Control on this one will tend to give you control of spawns, as well as allowing you to rotate over toward P4 relatively quickly. This is going to be the one that we're probably going to see these teams fight for the most, and with Lewis holding it down, getting the frag right there, to be big for Nova.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bobby, I got a question. I know we talked about SC kind of being the underdog right now, and Nova being one of the teams that have kind of shined, and basically all other teams agree is a top team. Do you think SC could pull it out? Because right now they're doing really solid, keeping pace with Nova.
I mean, if you look at the kill distribution, they have just been so consistent. Nobody below 7 kills, especially in this persistence meta like we talked about before. That's going to play a really big role for them as those score streaks start to stack up, as well as the operator skills. So most players for Strike Zone should have those operators charged up, ready to go. If they don't have the initial control of P4, which it looks like is going to go over to Nova, more than likely we're going to see those operators and score streaks start to get called in, and it could result in an easy break for them.
Also, while you were talking there, Saxy was able to get a couple kills with a baseball bat. I don't know what's going on with this match in Melee, but wow.
Yeah.
That is extremely difficult.
I don't know what it is, but the other day, I don't know if they buffed the range of the melees, but they have been dominating so far. No surprise to see Sexy with 13 kills on the board. Poppy holding the Echo, trying to hold these tight angles. Not necessarily a location that you need to be holding with an Echo, given that we've already rotated toward the next hard point. So we do have Nova picking up some easy time on the hill. Strike Zone pretty much already sent all of their players over to the next hard point. Not too surprising to see, given that this 5th hard point is one of the most difficult to break in the game. The only 2 ways up are through the ladder or through the stairs, so that typically makes them relatively easy to defend. But with the Cypher sliding through with the Annihilator, this could be a game-changing break coming in for Nova.
Yeah, absolutely. Setting up for the next hard point here. If Nova is able to hold it for just 30 seconds here, they will be able to get the W. If Strike Zone wants it, they're going to have to hold this along with another one for its entirety. Going to be big here, but Strike Zone starting off, being able to hold it. As you can tell, Band is currently on it with the rest of Strike Zone, holding all of the area around it, keeping really nice map control here as Nova tries to push up.
Yeah, Poppy's going to go up into the hard point. He's got that Echo, so you want to be able to hold the tight angle. Shoot's not able to get the RPG out. That will be an easy kill coming in for Nova. Looking like they're getting closer to the break right here. We see a waste of gravity spikes on the bottom side. That's going to be a free kill coming in for AY. Now only 2 players on the point for FZ. We got the contest coming in. It looks like it's going to be a break, and it's going to be a big one. They'll be able to get the rest of the time right here, and that should put them up close to around 140, heading into the first hard point with only 112 points. That's going to put a lot of pressure on Strike Zone. Is not only are they going to need to get the majority of this time, but they can't give away any spill time on that next hard point either.
Yeah, and A just used this, or AY rather, just used this Predator, which personally I would have held because this hard point is obviously pretty much the only hard point on this entire map that you can actually use. And as you can see, with Tally calling in a Predator, they're able to pick up 2 kills. And now just 8 points left for Nova. See what
yeah, we had Poppy getting the break right there, but with Saxby with top 3-story control with that chopper, there's not a whole lot Strike Zone's going to be able to do. They get the break for the time being, but with a War Machine on the way, they stay alive. I can't believe they made it out of that. They knocked out the War Machine. They've got control of the hard point. If we don't see a contest out of Nova, Strike Zone could very well win this. They've got 2 players on the point. They got people rotated toward next. They've got 3-story control. This is absolute disaster for Nova right now. They're not getting anyone anywhere close. AY laying down shots onto the hill, but Strike Zone continues to take upward. He's got to go through the Molotov to get in there. They can still win it on this hill. Lewis pushes up. They get control. Nobody's on the hard point. And it's Nova coming out.
Easy.
150 to 140.
Easy.
Bobby.
That was quick.
Wow.
That was quick.
That was the closest match I've seen.
That was insane.
That was. I can't believe Saxy jumped off the 3-story there, the tall building. I mean, if he was able to maintain that, I feel like he could have had a 3-piece with the chopper up there. Nobody was contesting him. Could have been an easy triple for the win, but I mean, they still managed to get it. But whew, that was very close.
I'm still trying to figure out how that happened. There was just so much happening at one time. We had a really crucial break coming in on that hard point. You can see the replay of it right here. So this is the initial time that SC is hopping onto the hill. We got Lewis inside the 3-story. You can see that SC was able to take total 3-story control. But being at 149, there's just absolutely no margin for error. So if you're SZ, you've got to think you try to send the majority of your players toward the hard point, just so that if somebody dies off, you can send the rest of them in.
Yeah, for sure. And as you can tell right here, I thought they had it in this moment as AY went down, but it looks like that Nova was able to get a couple trades there, and then right there is so close. Wow, Access 1 feet away from at least contesting the hard point.
So I guess Hi didn't see him coming in from that long alley angle over toward the B side. Because he wasn't able to spot that player, they were able to slide on, get the 1 point that they needed. Like you said, only feet away from entering the hard point, but it wasn't quite enough time. So Strike Zone, who we said was going to be a wild card, giving Nova a big run for their money. Even though they weren't able to clutch that one out right there, they got a really big break on P5, and they just had some absolutely phenomenal plays. I'm really excited to see how this is going to play in for Search and Destroy.
I absolutely agree. Strike Zone surprises me personally. Both of these teams in the prior round did 3-0 their opponent, so I expected something close, but that close, I don't know. That was still an incredible match for sure.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop into our other matchup. So this is going to be Team Fear going up against Gene. And it looks like off the start, pretty passive approach for both teams. We do have the plant coming over on the B side for Fear. So that should put the pressure over onto Gene. Pretty spread out and not really set up for a retake right now. It's definitely going to be challenging for them.
Now, one thing I do like about Team Fear is, I mean, this is a fun little fact, but Sheed and Zohan are actually twin brothers, so their chemistry should be, I mean, out of this world. It should be insane, but S&D is one of the modes that they did consider their best mode, so I'm excited to see what they can do here, but already it looks like they are going to be 2 men up on Gene Gaming. Gene currently with 2 people left, soon to be 1 if Piano goes down. Oh, they're keeping it close, down to a 2v1 now, or 3v1. Looks like Coding is going to take a big peek right there instead of staying on the head glitch, and he's going to go down. First round going to the side of Fear.
Yeah, Sheed hitting some big shots right there for Fear. So obviously this is the losers bracket. Both of these teams right now trying to stay alive, knowing that if they lose this match, they will be out of stage 4 altogether. We do have Fear taking game 1 in Hardpoint as well. So if you're a Fear fan, definitely happy with the way your team is playing right now. Still playing pretty passive off the start. We've got people all around the A site. We like to call it the pizza slice, but no first blood coming in quite yet.
You know what I like about the pizza slice? There's pepperoni. You see that? The little dots all over the place. Can't have pizza without pepperoni.
I never even realized that before.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought that's why we called it pizza, but you know what?
So inside, there's actually like lines on the floor going out from the middle. That was the main reason that I called it the pizza slice, but it looks like Fear is pretty content to stay away from the pizza given the fact that they've been given a free B plant once again. So we talked about this before. Gene Gaming very, very content to give up the free B plant every single time. It's not really worked out for them so far. So I'm interested to see if we see some sort of a change of approach. We've got somebody going for the defuse. He very nearly got the ninja defuse right there, but it is Sheed sliding the corner and able to pick up the kill, and very nearly a huge missed opportunity for Fear. We are going to go ahead and take a look at our winners bracket match as well. We are going to be playing Search and Destroy, this time over on Standoff. So one of my personal favorites. Excited to see how these two teams are going to match up. We got Vitali on the sniper for Nova, Poppy on the sniper for Strike Zone. Should be interesting to see who's going to win the best of that battle.
I'm liking this push right now from II. With the Echo, he's going to rotate around the back, just trying to see if he can get any picks here. Plant is coming out from Saints.
Yeah,
they are spread out all over the map.
Typically on Standoff, we will see these teams most of the time going for the A plant. Poppy's able to pick up the snipe right there, so it will be a one-man advantage coming in for Strike. Nova, AY, and Vitali still alive, but Vitali lands the snipe onto Saints. Now a 2v2, a little bit more manageable. He's got the bat out. And the melee has played such a big role so far, which is not something I ever thought I would say in competitive play, but he's off the bomb site. He doesn't want to use a sniper, and it actually ends up backfiring right there, as it's going to be a free defuse coming in for Nova, and they will take the 1-0 lead.
You know what? The bat, or just melee weapons in general, is quite literally a hit or miss. You either hit or you miss.
I mean, that's pretty much the most accurate way you could have possibly described it, so I like the visual depiction right there. Vitali actually with 4 kills off the start, so once again, seeing the dominance of the sniper in Search and Destroy. They're going to full send over toward the A site again. We'll see whether or not Nova's able to defend, as they've sent most players over toward the deli area. Poppy tries to land the wallbang through one of those windows. Not able to make it happen quite yet, and Decipher picks up the first blood on the high.
We're seeing some very early plants on right now. Some very, very early plants. Is that something that we typically see inside of Standoff, would you say?
Yeah, Standoff teams will typically push with a really aggressive A push. If they're able to make it in there without getting taken out, that we'll usually see a really quick A plant. So a little bit different strategy from most other maps. It is going to be Saxy all by himself. If there's anybody that can make this happen for Nova, I think it would be him. But with only a chopper and 3 players alive, he's not going to be able to do anything about it. Strike Zone is going to be able to even things up at 1-1 right there. And looks like we are going to have ourselves another nice, entertaining close game.
Yeah, and in a situation like that where you're 1v4 with the chopper, it's always going to be difficult because typically in a situation like that, you want something with a lot faster reaction time. Typically the chopper is a weapon you kind of sit back, go for wall bangs, get kicks, but when you're in a situation where you have to get aggressive and there's going to be players surrounding you, definitely want to be using something a little bit closer to a QQ9.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit surprised to see Saxy using the chopper. I know it's a gun that he's used before, but number one, he's the shotgun players in the game. Number two, this is search and destroy. So typically, the player with the
Let's
better
go.
reaction time is going to benefit, and it's just
That took a lot longer than I thought.
to have a quick reaction time around a corner like that
Hmm?
with an LMG. So we
What
see
the?
AI playing out the shotgun.
Bro, that's a shotgun sniper.
On to Poppy. It's now a one-man advantage right
Nice
now.
one.
Two players around the corner.
Nice,
One play,
GG's.
but two come in for SZ. The Cypher picks one up. It's now a 1v1. Desi gonna send the RPG around the
He's
corner.
on.
Won't land to Band right there. He's already got 5 kills. About to slide the corner right here. Taking
Wah bang,
shots
wah
from
bang.
both players. He's barely alive right now. Gonna need an
Grab
defuse
it.
moment
Yo!
to get the frag.
I'm telling you.
The defuse coming in for
What a
Nova
play from
Esports.
Desi right there.
Yeah, beautifully played by him.
For the next round.
Man, I just...
Bro, I'm telling you, Nova players are absolutely nuts, bro.
I mean, we're seeing on the side of SG, they're able to pull off the sniper plays really well. I believe, I don't know who the sniper is exactly, but he's doing well.
Poppy.
Poppy, yeah.
Yeah, we got Poppy sniping for SZ. Batali had 4 kills in that first round, so we know he's capable of doing it, but has not really had any impact ever since that first round. Poppy in the top of shops right there. Now peeking across mid to see if he can pick up another one. Nova players dropping left and right. His band gets the double
Wow.
kill. High picks up shots onto Nova as well. And it
That
is
GG's.
probably going to be a quick 5-0 round coming in for strikes.
Not over yet.
Yeah, very fast.
That was quick.
Also, apologies there. I meant to say that Vitali was shredding it up with the Locust, but the sniper play on the side of SC is kind of lacking at the moment.
Destroy the
Yeah,